right, guys. I think that we should hopefully have everything working. So you guys just let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the music is a little bit too loud. I think I might need to turn it down just a tad. But let's do that just a little bit. There we go. Oh, look at you guys. Hi. Good. Good, wonderful. Oh, I'm so excited to see so many of you are happy for Chicken Heart Island. Give me just a moment. I want to make sure that the audio levels are a-okay for all of y'all. Let me go ahead and pop out my chats. Oh, I see lions flying by. You guys are cheering on Tata, huh? I see a whole bunch of Team Tata. If you don't have the Tata emoji, you are welcome to become a sponsor of our YouTube live streams, which always encourages me to make more of them. And then you too can have the glorious Tata emoji. If you do not have the Tata emoji, do not despair. Oh, I just saw Tata. Here, here's some Tatas for you guys. That sounds so wrong, but we're a family-friendly channel. Haha. But there we go. Good. Oh, Shrieking Pterodactyl. I'm so excited to hear that you have your bird with you. That's so fun. Oh, good. And our Discord chat definitely says that they've got the Tata emojis going on too. Wonderful. All right, let me go ahead and line us up so that we're ready to look over, oh, our precious legend seekers, you guys. Hi. I'm so happy to see so many of you guys are so happy today. Let me make sure that the webcam is lined up just so you can see my birdos. Hi, birdos. And I'm wearing my DNA Helix earrings again today, so hopefully we'll have lots of luck with our nichelings. And oh, yay! Yeah, we've got all sorts of nichelings. You guys can look down on the screen and you can see we have Trida from Oshina Plays, who's one of our patrons, showing off her beautiful patterning right now, which I think is really fun. And let me just, oh, thank you, Warrior Cats 101. I'm so glad that you're having a good time. But yeah, let me just get ourselves nice and comfortable. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot we had Carrie's bones here. So our nicheling Carrie is right here. Her bones are right here. I need to look over my stream notes to make sure we don't forget anything. But poor Carrie, I'm gonna miss her. She was a really cool nicheling, the mother of so many of our nichelings. Let me see. Oh, good. And how am I today? Oh, that's a very nice question. I am doing very well. I just woke up a little bit ago, so I apologize if I seem like I'm sort of getting into it, but I am so excited, you guys. Back in the Legend Seekers tribe. Oh, I totally forgot how much derp snout we have in this tribe. There's actually a surprising amount of derp snout. I totally forgot. Let me do one last check with my Patreon Discord, who really helps me. Audio check, okay? I want to make sure that we have the music on par. You know, because today we're going to be working on getting the Perry the Platypus achievement, which involves getting the duckbill, digging around for worms and getting the little duckbill, and having the beaver tail and the same nicheling and naming him Perry. I really wanted to have like a banjo music sort of tune playing in the background because today is going to be our worm charming competition, as our nichelings spend a lot of time charming worms out of the mud in order to unlock that gene. All right, good. And music is a tiny bit loud. Okay, I've got it. Let me know if that is better on the music. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. The niche music can get really loud sometimes, just out of the blue. Which is so much fun. Yeah, like if you guys want, you can look up some like good old banjo music from Louisiana or Mississippi, and you can play it in the background. And imagine that old man Barbeque, all he wants to do in his last final elder years is have a good old worm charming competition, because he has been quite delighted at finding all the worms in the ground that we have. So I think that he would, yeah. It would be the perfect music for this. So I think that would be really fun. Yeah, play that air banjo, guys. Good. All right, and then, yeah, hopefully, yeah, good. And so hopefully the music's a little bit better. The niche music just gets loud out of the blue, and I get loud out of the blue, so good, yeah. Yes, and hang on, who said it? Okay, Bookworm Lee said worm charming, which is funny because your name is Bookwormly. Also, Lee, very nice to see you. I always see you in comments and it's really fun. But last time, for those of you guys who were not here, we actually discovered that worm charming is a real sport. I'm not joking. It's a real sport native to the South and the Appalachian Mountains, where you literally charm worms out of the mud. It's an actual thing. There's a whole Wikipedia page about it. So that is why this is the worm charming competition, which just cracks me up so much. So yeah, we're gonna be enjoying the worm charming competition because our current tribe leader is Barbeque, and he is Barbeque the worm charmer. If you, oh, and by the way, just a quick note, if you guys, yes, and Ali Roth, it's seriously a sport. Worm charming is actually a sport. Can you believe that? I was so tickled when I learned that last week, that I knew we had to have a worm charming competition with our nichelings to unlock the genes. And then yeah, some of our patrons are like, worm charming sounds so weird, and it does, but I guess it sounds just as weird as any other sport if you really think about it, like that long time running joke about being able to like hit a little ball around a whole bunch of spots and try to knock them into a hole, and that's golf. Good. But yeah, good. I'm so excited that you guys are looking forward to worm charming competition, the annual worm charming competition 2017, featuring Chicken Heartshoe Island and Barbeque. So that's really fun. All right, let's see. I'm just making sure that everything is good. And yeah, like Crystal Alpaca in our Patreon chat is mentioning like cheese chasing is a thing. So worm charming and cheese chasing are a thing. But I guess cheese chasing would actually be a thing if you were in our other tribe, if you were in our Seekers Journey tribe, because they're all about the stinky cheeses at the moment. So all right, the music is still out. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more, because niche is so loud. Okay. Hopefully that'll do it. And yeah, I'm so excited that you guys love the, yeah, cheese chasing is another real sport. I'm not joking. So now I'm clearly teaching you guys the important facts of life. Worm charming and cheese chasing are real sports. So if anyone ever tells you that you spend too much time playing The Sims or doing other things that make you quite happy, you just tell them at least you're not worm charming, or that there's a valid sport out there called cheese chasing and you can do whatever you want with your free time. Thank you very much. So there we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hi guys. I have no idea what the plural of platypus is, so if somebody would really like to spread that information around, that would be amazing. And then Quinn, hi Quinn, asks, what am I drinking? Peach tea, my friend, peach tea. This is a really pretty mug, actually, that I have to show off for just a second, with a really beautiful hummingbird on it. And this is a gift that Chips's mom gave me as a Christmas present, or a birthday present, one or the other, and I just love it so much, so I absolutely adore this. All right, let me just make sure everything's going good in chat. I'm so glad you guys are having a good time. I'm so happy to see the support for our stinky cheese seekers as well. And I'm so tickled to see how many of you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good. And hopefully, good. The voice is good now. And if you guys are having trouble with the stream, try refreshing the page. Sometimes I think we get so excited in chat that sometimes it freaks YouTube out and they don't know what to do. So you have to refresh the stream a little bit. And also just a really quick note, I do keep the stream set on a lower quality than like 1080p, because it gets to be like a minute to 2 minutes of a lag between chat and what I'm doing. I like to keep it on lower quality so I can pretty much react to you guys in real time. If you guys would prefer that I keep it on a higher quality though, then just let me know and we'll do that, so that then when you watch it back, it'll always be in 1080p instead. Also, Autumn would be a really pretty name. Oh yeah! And Tutu GT mentions that we do have a sad note because Barbeque is about to go ahead and pass away. This is very sad. But all right, good. Everybody seems good. Music seems good. Volume seems good. Awesome. Our awesome check. Also, did you guys see the nichelings that I have from Carrie Carrie with a K from Australia now. Did you guys see these from our snail mail? I'm so freaking in love. Look at how amazing these guys are. Isn't this awesome? I love them. Look at this derp snout. Look at this derp snout. I didn't know you could make derp snout out of felt. And then Carrie from Australia, she has been a repeat offender with our snail mail boxes, sent me more nichelings. She sent 2 of them originally, and I freaked out so much that she sent more. And then I have Black Rose right here from Maddie in Texas that has a little hammer tail, and she's pregnant and she's eating some of her berries, which I absolutely love. I just can't believe how talented our community is. And then of course for Callum, I know that you're hanging out in our patron chat right now. I see you. We've got the beautiful Dolee. So we have our gorgeous Dolee statue that I handle with utter care, and she sits by me. And just like I wear my DNA earrings when we're playing to make sure we have lucky DNA, I like to tap Dolee on the head or like touch her little paw for luck sometimes. So I'll do that if I need like a lucky break in niche whenever we're playing our adventures. All right, there we go. Let me gently tuck that one down. Let me make sure everything's doing good. Good, yeah. I'm so glad that you guys are having a good time. All right, good. And I do speak a little bit of Japanese for the person who just asked, but I can't read it that quickly when it flies by on chat. All right, guys, so you guys probably know the drill by now. For those of you who aren't familiar, really quickly, I'm gonna go over some of the basics of what we do here in our Legend Seekers tribe, or I should say Legend Hunters. Sorry about that. But with Legend Hunters, what we're trying to do is unlock all the achievements in niche. So far, we have unlocked, have we unlocked any achievements for this tribe, actually? We have. The albinism! That's right, I had to remember what we unlocked. We actually unlocked albinism, which reminds me, here we go. We actually have some fan art. Let me make sure it's the right kind of fan art. Nope, this is the wrong tribe. This is the wrong folder, so give me just a second. But we do have some fan art that people have been making of the streams, and I want to be able to show it to you guys just really quickly while I kind of catch up the new people on what's going on in the stream. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just going to take a few minutes to kind of set everything up. Just a few, and then we'll get moving because we have a worm charming competition that we need to go through. Okay, let me see if that's gonna do anything. And then is that gonna do? Oh, there we go. All right, so here's some of the fan art from our last couple of streams that I'll just kind of let go by whilst we are chitter-chatting about what we do in our streams. There we go. Hey, Honey! Do you guys remember Honey the Fire Sprinter? Man, I miss her so much. So yeah, we're gonna go charm those worms in just a minute. But for those of you who are brand new to our niche adventures here on the live stream, very quickly going over what we can do here. We are the Legend Seekers tribe. We are trying to unlock all of the Steam achievements from the Steam game platform with niche. And we unlocked our very first achievement with this tribe last time with albinism, which sort of took me by surprise. We had Yuki reborn. Yeah, and the violent fire that you can see right here, that is from our very first stream when we tried to survive on the savanna. We didn't really make it very well, so that was a little exciting. But then we had Yuki be reborn, and that was very, very exciting actually. Let me see if I can figure out, I don't know if Yuki's gonna be in the family tree. Darn, Yuki died without leaving any descendants, which was really sad because Yuki actually fell in love with a nicheling named Cheddar, and then Cheddar passed away before she could have her baby because she was sick. So we said that our fertility god Yuki, who is an albino creature with derp snout that has been reborn from the Yukir tribe, got reborn for the fourth incarnation in our series last time. unlocked the albinism achievement for us, and also disappeared back into the afterlife of the nichelings with his pregnant mate and their unborn child, because she died before she could have the baby. So that was quite a tragic turn of events there. But we do have some very positive things going on with our nichelings for the worm charming competition and barbecue. So what we do with this tribe is we keep track of the days. So every time I change it to be a new day, I need you guys to remind me to change the day counter that we have to the right side of the screen over here. Sometimes I forget because really exciting things like death and fire and destruction and condiment rogue males happen. So sometimes I really need your guys' help with reminding me to change the day counter. And we also keep a current tribe leader at all times. Right now, that is Barbeque, who just wants to be a happy little old man, charming those worms out of the water and teaching his children how to do the same. But when he passes away, I will need your guys' help to pick a new tribe leader, and we'll kind of decide amongst the stories of the current tribe members who should actually be the leader. Then finally, we have different heroes. Every now and then, a nicheling will really distinguish themselves in a powerful and amazing way, or a really dramatic way, like fleeing for their life from fire, like poor Honey. And then we will go ahead, or Sharkbait, who sacrificed himself, if you guys remember the first stream. Sharkbait sacrificing himself for the greater good so that our pregnant females could flee across the burning savanna and get to Chicken Heartshoe Island, which was very exciting. So when a nicheling distinguishes themselves through some really dramatic twist of events, they become the recent heroes, and you guys help me to give them really fantastic names like Tumbleweed the Valiant, Honey the Fire Sprinter, or Barbeque the Worm Charmer, in which worm charming is an actual thing. And then finally, the current legend sought, that is actually the achievement in Steam that we are trying to unlock so that we can remember what the heck we're trying to do amongst all of this chaos. Right now, parry the platypus. All right, there we go. And then we've got people holding a candle for Sharkbait. I love that. Rest in peace, Sharkbait, rest in peace. And then one last note, we do have some fun themed emojis that you guys, if you are sponsors, are welcome to use. So every now and then you may see, oh, thank you, oh, Catkid. Catkid, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh gosh, what a surprise. And Grace. I will add that to my little niche name list, and we'll see if we can come up with a cool niche name. Please don't feel like you guys have to super chat in order to get a niche named, by the way. It's just really cool. It's like a little pat on Seri's back. It helps me to feed my little nicheling tribe and also my birds, actually. So I very much appreciate that. But I'll add that to the list. Yeah, and the candles being held up for Sharkbait. You guys are so fantastic with these emojis. I love the creative emojis you guys do. Is there a worm emoji? I guess there's like a caterpillar emoji. So I guess we can go ahead and do that. Also, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, missed it. All right. Oh, you guys are so excited. I'll say just one last thing. Let me go ahead. Just make sure everything's doing good. All right, good. Good. Just had to check in some things. Okay, yeah, and thank you, Jacqueline. Okay, so yeah, just one last thing. There is a Tata emoji, which unfortunately is only available for sponsors because YouTube only lets YouTube sponsors use the custom emojis. But when naughty, like, weird twists happen, then we say it's due to the trickster god Tata, and you guys can see the little Tata emoji fly by. And if you or your friends do not happen to have the Tata emoji, I highly recommend using a lion or something else instead. Oh, look at all the worms! Yes! All right, so now that we've got all of those awesome worms flying by, let's go ahead and get our little worm competition, going. You guys know the drill. If you have questions, go ahead and please feel free to... Oh, and I do have a question right here. Stray Stars, I do believe I have some of your fan art, but oh, Stray Stars, you had a really cool fan art. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, if you could email that to me at my mail4seri@gmail.com account. I actually have your fan art saved on my laptop because you sent it to me on Twitter, and I found it on Twitter and freaked out because it was so cute. It has Barbeque holding worms in his little hands, I believe, and I really thought I had that in my little folder. But if you guys want to send in fan mail, especially fan mail for the streams, that's so totally cool. You can send it to my my mail4seri@gmail.com account, and it is actually in the video description if you want to make sure that you get it right. If you send it to me on Twitter, Twitter is really bad about alerting me that I have ats, so because I get so many. So yeah, I don't mean to miss your art if you send it to me on Twitter, just Twitter is awful about actually letting me know that we've got the fan art. But yeah, Street Stars, I'm sorry if I mixed your fan art too up too, but I do indeed have quite a bit. Let me go ahead. I do have quite a bit of fan art. Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay. A busy day. There's a lot of y'all here today, but let's go ahead and get started. So it is day 59. The current tribe leader is Barbeque, and we are going to do some some worm charming, which I call them noodle doodle worms in Stardew Valley, so that's why I got it a little bit sideways. Let me take a picture of Barbeque with my screensaver, just because he's very old, you guys. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we are on Chicken Horseshoe Island, which some people say is shaped like a chicken, some people say is shaped like a heart, and some people say is shaped like a shoe. It is all a matter of perspective. And today on Chicken Horseshoe Island, we are going to be having the grand worm charming competition, trying to gather up as many worms as possible, because that is all that little old man Barbeque wants to do with the rest of his life. He has lived a good and glorious life, being one of the 2 surviving nichelings born on this island when our tribe actually got down to just 2. And it looked a little intense for a little while there. It was just Barbeque and Carrie until the tempting Teriyaki came along, a very handsome male who ended up joining the tribe, and Carrie had many beautiful babies with him, and she also had many beautiful babies with Barbeque. So Barbeque, he didn't really mind, you know, he's a simple kind of guy. He just wanted to spend his time charming worms. And now that he is old and he's only got 2 days left to live, he doesn't need to worry about gathering up any berries. He doesn't need to worry about having lots of babies. He just needs to worry about gathering those worms, charming those worms right out of the ground. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to gather up the worms from the waterways. And we learned last time that there has been a change in how niche actually has the worms appear. They now appear pretty randomly, like the roots do. So if you look in your scent view, you can see the little green roots all over the place, and those, if you have digging paw, you can dig up and eat. And now you can't see the worms in the water, but they spawn the same way, where they're random. They're on different tiles. It used to be you could get worms every single beach tile. Now you cannot. Now there's a little bit more of a art or sport to it. And we're gonna have some good sportsmanship today as we go ahead and we enjoy the sorry chat, you're being so awesomely fun. Oh hey, purple candy corn, good to see you. And it's fun to see how many of you guys remember teriyaki. But yes, so we're gonna have some good sportsmanship, worm charm and fun today. And Barbeque is going to invite Grace. Oh, and actually for our super chatter, we do have somebody named Grace already added in. So I might name her daughter Gracie if she has a daughter in the future. But we're gonna have little Grace come on down, and she will join in on the worm charming competition. We have 96 foods, so we've got plenty of nichelings available to be able to partake in this. And then we will also have Molasses join us with our worm charming competition, and he'll gather up this bunny that they snagged first, and we're gonna have him come over. He's gonna try his luck on this side, and he might even look and see what those fish are up to right over here. So let me go ahead and let's see, what else are we gonna do? Just making sure. Also, if your stream is really lagging pretty badly, try refreshing just to make sure. There we go. Okay. Phew. All right, and then let's see, who else can we get worm charming? So, oh, hi, thank you so much for sponsoring. That puts us, now we only need 4 more sponsors before we can unlock another emoji, and you guys can have more than Tata. We'll have to come up, if we had another nicheling emoji, we'll have to come up and figure out what it's going to be. Also, Purple Candy Corn, you're still confused about how to send fan art? Look in the video description. There are different emails listed. Send fan art to the mailforseri@gmail.com email. All right, and yay, thank you everybody. If you could please give a little bit of a clap to our new sponsor, that puts us much closer. Like we only need 4 more now, and then we can have even more nicheling emojis, which I'm not really sure what we would have. We have Tata, maybe a little crabbit, that would be kind of fun. Oh, Dolly, that would be fun. Like the Seers of the Sea somehow. That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna have to think about it. Or maybe Black Rose. So we might have to look into that. Or maybe like a really cool iceberg or something. Or maybe Moose, the handsome moose from the Yukir tribe. That would be pretty fun. Or Chicken Heartshoe Island itself. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Y'all are having a great time in chat, so I apologize if I miss things, but we're never gonna get moving if I'm not able to go ahead and keep scooching along. And I see some questions about what sponsoring does or how to do it. And I will. Oh, Cat Kid. Hi, yeah, good. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm so glad that Grace is here, and thank you so much for your super chat. So I'll make a little frequently asked questions page for next stream, you guys. That'll go over fan mail, sponsoring, emojis, all of those things. So if I'm not answering those questions like moving forward, or else we're never gonna charm these worms out of the ground, then I will have a nice little write-up so that once the video goes live, you guys can refer to the video description. It'll be there, and in all future videos you can look in the video description for all those kinds of things. Okay, teacher Seri, sit back, relax. Oh, Emma Universe, thank you so much. Now we're only 3 sponsors away. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll write up what sponsors do and how sponsors, if you guys are sponsors, you can send in pictures of your nichelings to show on the bottom of these streams that will go by if you send them to my seriously@gmail.com account or my mail for Seri. But the seriously you can send it to because you're sponsors. All right. Oh my goodness. Elegant. Oh, Elegant, I hope you have a wonderful time. It's so good to see you today. Oh, good. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know you're busy today. Thank you so much. All right, and yeah, Tata is going to destroy the stream through just trying to be a good little bureaucrat and explain everything. So let's get scooching, you guys. Let's get scooching. Old Man Barbeque. He just wants to enjoy his worm charming, and he's been patient. So we're going to keep scooching along. We're going to have Grace come on down, and oh, look at that. She found a spot where she can do some worm charming. But let's see how many nichelings we can actually scooch down here. Oh, Ramen! Do you guys remember we named him Ramen last time? Ramen, who is your family? I need to see who Ramen is related to. So Ramen is Barbecue's youngest son and Carrie's youngest son. So he was the last born from Carrie, the pregnancy craving nicheling that we had. So we'll let him kind of wiggle down here. This is the bones of Cheddar, unfortunately. And then over here we have Clove. And I wonder if we should have her... Okay, so we're gonna completely focus everybody except for our little berries and love. Oh, Meep the sheep! I'm so excited to see you. I always see you in comments all the time. My goodness, you guys are like spoiling me today with the sponsors. You're gonna help us so much. Now we're only a couple people away from being able to get even more niche emojis. We're gonna have to, yeah, there's so many bones right now. We're gonna have to definitely, I'll explain what sponsors do. You and sponsors, again, you can send your nichelings in. Who's up right now? Ooh, Tantua, the first true blood from Moonflower tribe with Jacqueline. That is one handsome Dalmatian nicheling, if you ask me. All right, anyway, we're gonna have everybody come in to support Barbeque for the little old man's worm charming competition. And the only nichelings who may not be doing that right now will be Bramble here. Bramble is one of our females who might actually unlock the ruler of the Savannah specialty. I'm pretty excited about that because Bramble is definitely going to hopefully have a child that will have the traits we need. just to refresh you guys, the very first legend, aka achievement, we tried to unlock was Ruler of the Savannah, and yeah, that didn't go so well. We almost starved to death. We were attacked by condiment rogue males. Fire was everywhere, and we learned that we definitely had to get out of the savannah immediately, so we weren't able to stay in the savannah long enough to unlock the traits needed to breed up to unlock the achievement Ruler of the Savannah. However, Bramble, because she is the descendant of some of those rogue condiment males, actually has the genes that we need for the Ruler of the Savannah achievement, which is really ironic because we're on Chicken Heart Shoe Island. So she's got lean body and she has got recessive big ears. And then over here, Basil, Bramble's mate, also has a lean body and he has recessive big ears. So there's a chance that their child may be born with big ears and lean body, and here on Chicken Heart Shoe Island, while we are charming worms, we may celebrate the unlocking of the Ruler of the Savannah achievement. Also, thank you so much, Gerardo, for your super chat. That's so friendly. Oh gosh. So what we're gonna do is we will have a little Nacho. I forgot we named him Nacho, so that's kind of hilarious. We're gonna have a little Nacho come down and maybe he'll be friends with Ramen, and they're going to try to find some worms to charm together. Nacho, holy moly, you can hoof it, little guy. He has got like a lot of movement. So he's gonna come down, and I think Nacho and Ramen are gonna be good little friends, good little cousins. I don't even know how they're related. That's the problem with the Nicheling family trees. Sometimes they get a little bit twisted together. But Nacho and Ramen will come and frolic along the waters and learn how to charm worms from their grandfather, which is very reminiscent of me learning how to fish from my grandfather, which is awesome. And then we're gonna have Basil. He's gonna kind of take care of his mate, but he's also going to try to participate in the worm charming competition because he knows how important it is. So he'll clear away the grasses so he can have a good line of eyesight on Bramble. And then let's go ahead. Oh, Tata is actually in chat. I see Tata in chat. Hello, Tata. Don't cause any trouble for us, mind you. But Bramble and Basil are really focused on their kids, and they just had their son Chili, and all of their children otherwise are going to come down and help out with the worm charming competition. And then Clove is over here, and little Clove, she's kind of on her own, but she needs to come down and participate in the worm charming competition too, I think. So, we have enough food. So I think she's going to go ahead and be a little bit of an independent young girl, and she'll start working her way over here because look at this. There must be just some mighty fine worms hiding in the mud along this slope. That looks like prime mud right there. I'm sure it's full of really tasty worms. So we'll let Clove go and explore over there. And then we'll have Sesame. I think Sesame is kind of a responsible type, and he's got double nimble fingers. So I think he's going to take it upon himself to sit out the worm competition and supply some delicious foods so that we can go ahead and enjoy making sure the tribe is still fed. All right, so now that we've got everybody lined up and we've figured out what we're doing, let's go ahead and we are going to enjoy the worm competition. Please feel free to supply your worm emojis whenever we're able to actually get a worm. And if some of you would like to keep count behind the scenes so that we know who the victor of this annual competition is, that would be absolutely mighty fine. So all right, let's go ahead and start with Barbecue. He's gonna try to dig for some worms. And then we've got Grace. She's trying to dig for some worms. Nope, neither one has them. Oh my goodness. All right, I think that uses up all of their moves for the day. And let's see how close we are to unlocking the platypus beak. So we're at 44 out of 70 water digs to unlock that platypus beak. Maybe we'll have Perry born today. All right, you guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. It's the next day. All right, how are things going? Which means, man, it's about time we have the next day. Seems to take us. Oh, Ashley, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying our annual worm competition. And I have to say, playing air banjo is not something I knew was in my repertoire of skills, but you adapt and you might find talents you never knew existed within you. So there we go. A little bit of air banjo. And then let me see. All right, come on guys, day 60. Yes, I'm so proud of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right now I remembered to change the day, but there will be times when I completely forget and I will need your guys' help. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and start digging. We're gonna let Barbecue, old man Barbecue with 1 day left to live. This is how they're gonna see him out. We're having a festival for old man Barbecue, and he might die in the middle of it, but he wants his children to carry on and charm those worms in his name. He wants them to be happy, kind of like having a big luau instead of like a big mourning session. So let's see if Barbecue, in the last moments of his life, is going to be able to charm some worms. Yes! Oops, sorry, that was a little loud. I just really wanted him to have his final worm, you know? I just really wanted him to be able to have a good time. Yay, Barbecue, congratulations. Oh, I'm tearing up because he's not gonna live much longer. He has one little move left. I'm gonna leave it for just a moment while we figure out what to do with him. All right, so up one worm for Barbecue. Woo! Hang in there, little old man. And we're gonna go ahead. Grace is giving it her best. Nope, no worms from Grace. Looks like Nacho and Ramen can't find any worms over here, so we're gonna send the young boys scurrying and splashing along the water, trying to find, oh, they found some worms. Nope, they found a spot where there's some worms, but they weren't able to actually get the worm out of the mud. So I think Grandfather Barbecue is happily watching over his little grandkids, very proud of them, that they're splashing and playing in the waters, and this is the kind of final elder memory that he wants to have. Oh, Seri, keep moving. You're gonna make yourself cry. All right, and then we've got Molasses over here. Oh. And he actually tried a little bit of fishing, so that would be kind of funny. You reach down for a worm and you come up with a catfish. That would definitely be an event. Oh, and he got a worm. All right, so we're tied. We've got Barbecue and we got Molasses. Worm for worm right now, which is pretty amazing. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, and apparently my Seri squeals are giving people life in our patron chat. Oh gosh, that's gonna have me blushing all over again. All right, well, Clove is gonna scooch on down. Oh, look at that. She just found a whole bush. Apparently we already knew that bush was there. Oh, that's right. Nacho found that bush for us, or Cheddar, excuse me. All right, and I think Sesame might be our next tribe leader. We're gonna have to see, but he's going around just kind of doing administrative duties and taking care of things. And then we're gonna go ahead and have little Chili. He's gonna stagger out of the nest and probably try to go and run and play on the other side on the beak end of Chicken Heartshoe Island with his little brother, or his older brother and cousin. And then we've got Basil. So Basil's going to make sure that his mate Bramble is nice and comfy, happy in her little berry bush. And then Basil's not gonna put up with that bunny trying to mess with his mate's berry bush. That's very rude, little bunny. But he's gonna jump on down and try to participate in the worm competition too, because it's a festival day. Thank you very much. All right, is that everybody? Oh no, that's everybody, guys. Okay. Yeah, and Candy Corn, I do remember Sharkbait. We were actually talking about him earlier. All right. Let's go ahead and grab some of the grass. All right, y'all. All right. Do you guys have any banjo emojis that you could play for the passing of a Barbecue? I'm getting a picture. I'm just gonna get a picture of Barbecue. He grew on me so much more than I expected him to when we started all of this. Because when he originally was born, I too may have briefly had the thought of, oh, it's going to be another derp snout child. But he came through for us. Also, Strawberry Pop, hi, and Seri. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful name. I will add that to our list. Thank you so much. Again, don't feel like you guys have to super chat for me to pick your names. We haven't had any babies yet, but I really appreciate the support so much. All right, yeah, little banjo. Rest in peace, Barbecue. You were amazing, and I really appreciate your contribution to the tribe. You will be remembered. Oh no! And it starts pouring rain. It starts pouring rain. Oh my gosh. Oh, there he goes. Rip Barbecue, rip. Oh, the rainstorm has come in. At least the rain will bring the worms up from the ground, but he's such a precious thing. All right, so Barbecue is gone, but we have apparently unlocked a new gene to mutate. So, all right, hang on. Yes, thank you so much. Those of you who are reminding me, even though there's pain in my heart right now, about losing Barbecue, little old man Barbecue. I'm really happy that we have the day counter moving, so thank you guys for that. If you guys think there should be a particular new tribe leader, then let me know. I'm kind of leaning towards Sesame. I feel like Sesame kind of has just the practicalities of being a good tribe leader. He also knows that it's important for everybody to have a good time. That's why he's encouraging them and consoling them, even though we are mourning the passing of our tribe leader Barbecue. We must banjo and worm charm on. So I think that, yeah, I think that it would be good to have Sesame become the next leader. Some people say Clover, but I don't know. I feel like she's a little bit of a loner. Maybe Bramble, but we'll have to look. Bramble, oh, we had another little boy. All right, we have another little boy, guys, and we do have a couple names, but I think they're both female names. So if we have Chili, born from Bramble, and Ramen and Nacho, let's see. Chili, I think Chili and Ramen are her children, and also Kukunu. Should we name it a type of barbecue? You guys, let's come up with a type of barbecue that we could name him, so that it could be like in honor of Barbecue just passing away. Let's come up with like a type of barbecue. I think that would be really good. Let me go ahead and some people are saying wormy. Some people are saying wormy. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I like that idea, Stray Stars. The worm charming competition would be kind of fun to determine the next leader. That might be a really good thing. We have had honey mustard barbecue before. Smoky barbecue. A moment of silence for barbecue. Honey barbecue. Let's see. Korean barbecue. That would actually be kind of fitting because he has chili brothers. Let's see. Let's see. We have a lot of wormy. Mealworm. Actually, mealworm is kind of a cute name too, but it sounds like a mean name because that's also from Game of Thrones, I think. Let's see. Hot barbecue, wormy barbecue. sweet and sour barbecue, pepper barbecue. Oh, what will I pick? What will I pick? Let's see. Oh, mesquite barbecue. That would probably work too. Let me go ahead and look over. Oh my gosh, you guys have so many names. That's what I get for, I really need to just start banjo barbecue. Oh my gosh. I really just need to like grab the first name I see and go for it. We're gonna go with, okay, this is gonna be a really weird name. I think we're gonna go with wormy barbecue. I know that's a really weird name. I know it's kind of out there. And his nickname's gonna be Wormy, and his middle name is Barbecue, after his grandfather. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go for that just this time because I feel like it's very fitting. And we'll pick names that are a little bit more along it. So his nickname's gonna be Wormy. Poor little guy. It really fits this tribe though. All right, so let's go ahead and keep moving. The show must go on. The nichelings must carry on. And I do like the idea, actually, of whoever earns the most worms in this worm charming competition will become the next tribe leader. I think that's a good thing to do. I think that Sesame might want to participate in the competition now that he knows about that. So we'll see about that. We'll have Clove jump on down. And she's going to start looking for spots that she can find some worms. And then we have Nacho and Ramen, the two little boys who are eagerly looking for worms. Also, I feel really weird about having named that guy Wormy Barbecue, but there we go. Okay, Chili, chase away that little, there we go. We'll get rid of that little bunny. Give me just a moment, guys. So poor little, I'm sorry, Wormy. What a name! I don't regret it, but I'm not going to say I'm entirely proud of it at the same time. All right, we're gonna have Bramble work on tidying up her nest, and we will have her mate Basil come up. They'll go ahead and mate so that she can have more babies. Give me just a second to sort everything out, guys. And then let's figure out, wait, they didn't have a successful mating. Philly, okay, that's a little annoying. Yeah, poor Wormy. All right, Wormy, you're a fan favorite, even if I feel a little bit not proud about naming you Wormy. I should have gone with something a little more, maybe a little bit more proud, but that's okay. He's got Violet Eye Recessive. All right, and then over here we've got Sesame. I think Sesame is gonna join in the worm charming competition because I think that he would be interested in trying to have a spot as a leader in the tribe. Don't drown, Sesame! I'm sorry. I thought you had your, just stick your big old derp snout nose up out of the water, dude. Don't just stay down there and drown. Oh my gosh. Oh, get out of there, Sesame. Just stick your nose up a little bit, dude. Oh dear. All right, well, Grace is gonna try her hand. No worms for her. So far, our worm leader is Molasses over here. All right, so Molasses is the leader at 1 worm, if I remember correctly. But then we've got our young up-and-coming splishy splashy whippersnappers. And let's see. Let's get Nacho. Is he gonna get a worm? Nope. Let's get Ramen. Is he gonna get a worm? Nope. And the bunnies are just like terrorizing all of our bushes. All right, so that's all of the moves on this very rainy, sad, tragic day with the passing of Barbeque. And we need to take just a quick peek at our mutation menu. Sesame, I'm so sorry you're stuck in the water down there. And I think we have unlocked normal fertility. I think that is the gene that we just unlocked for surviving 50 days. We definitely already have survived 50 days because we've been keeping the day counter. So I don't know why it took so long, but all right. Also, thank you, Bryce, for letting me know that the nichelings' drowning effects may be dependent on their body type. So I'll have to look into that too. All right, Sesame, just stick your big old derp nose. What's the point of having a huge nose like that if you're not just gonna use it to save yourself from drowning? All right, so there we go. I think that covers everything. That's kind of annoying that we didn't get a good mating with Bramble and Basil, but we'll work on that. Okay. All right, the sad day of Barbeque's passing is over. Get out of the water, Sesame. I'm gonna get Sesame. He's, oh my gosh. Sesame, I'm sorry. Like, come on, breathe. Okay, I'm gonna throw him onto the flowers. I think Sesame tried to noodle doodle worm charm those worms, and it definitely didn't work. I don't think he's made for worm charming, you guys. I think that he's retired from worm charming now, and he's not gonna have that nonsense anymore. Somebody else can do that. He's like, you know, the administrative nicheling of our tribe. Thank you, by the way, for day 62. And he's perfectly happy to gather up berries and help to clear out the grass. But trying to charm the worms, he just slipped right under and floundered like a drowning rock. So yeah, he's Sesame. You're disqualified. I'm sorry. You have disqualified yourself for your own safety from the noodle doodle worm charming competition, sir. I'm sorry. You got to sit this one out. All right, so he's got to sit that out because he's gonna kill himself. We've got Razorina in the water, which of course would come very close to my young nichelings. Let's see. We'll start with the ones up here. We'll have little wormy. I think he would want to see what dad is up to, so we'll send him this way. Somebody just got bleached. Oh, Clover. Gross. Clove is gonna have to come up. I think she's gonna have to jump her way up to another nicheling now, or else she's going to start losing a lot of health. Ew, somebody else got bleached. We're getting bleached. Nobody told me this sport was so dangerous. Don't ever charm worms without your friends, guys, or else you're gonna get stuck with all the different kind of nasty worm leech. Where is it? Which one of you two boys has a leech? I feel like I need to like pick them up by the back. Oh, it's Ramen. Pick them up by the back of their neck and be like, what are you guys doing? All right, so we had to have a timeout for getting rid of a leech. And then now Ramen, let's scooch him over. There we go. No worms for Ramen, no worms for Nacho. Nacho gets like some good sportsmanship points for sacrificing some of his worm collecting for the sake of plucking that leech off of Ramen. Also, Kitten with lots of beautiful numbers that mostly compose of 9 and 7. Kitten cats, hello, and thank you so much for the super chat. That's really quite exciting. And yeah, we'll see if we can get some twins in the future. Let's see. Let's go ahead, and Grace is going to dig around for those worms again. She's in a good position for possibly winning the worm charming competition. We'll have to see how it goes, but Molasses is still the only one with 1 worm charmed. And then Sesame, oh, Sesame actually can like kind of swipe at those bunnies. We might have to have him just relax for a minute. Sesame's been disqualified like a drowning rock. All right, and Basil, I feel like Basil is possibly not going to win because he's just so enamored with his mate, he can't keep himself focused. So he's constantly like jumping up and being like, darling, are you all right? Do you have enough berries? Is the nest comfortable enough for you, my love? So Basil's gonna probably not win the worm charming competition because he's too distracted with cooing over his beautiful mate, Bramble. We're gonna let Bramble gather up some berries so that she's nice and comfortable. And we'll have Chili jump over, and good boy, he has now helped out. Good sportsmanship points for Chili for getting rid of the leech that that was on our lovely clove. So that covers everybody now. Let me see. There's so much going on. Queso would be a good name for Nacho's baby's purple candy corn. Totally agree. Y'all have some really great names. Crumpet is such a cute name, by the way. I love that name, but definitely give me a little bit of time to work on having more babies before we have more names. All right, so our worm charming competition is not really going the fastest. Sesame, you are disqualified. Oh, you guys, we're about to unlock Platypus Beak. Perry might be born today. Ahoy, let's do this. Let's do this. Next day. Did you see what I saw? Did you see what I saw? You guys, did you see that? Did you see that? Do you see this? Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on guys. Luna Puppy, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy to hear that you have started joy journaling. It truly transformed my life. I definitely need to talk about that more in the future. But yeah, did you guys, thank you. Day 93. Did you guys see what popped up? I don't know if you saw what popped up because we just got it. We got the achievement. We have the achievement now, you guys. Ruler of the Savannah, the ruler of the Savannah, who I think we need to name Simba. Let me know if that is an appropriate name for this little guy, because he is the ruler of the Savannah, but we just got the ruler of the Savannah and we can't see it because he has derp snout. Does that mean we should go back to the savannah, you think? Does that mean we should try to send our tribe back to the savannah for some reason? We'll have to think about that. But we do indeed have the ruler of the savannah ability unlocked, you guys, and we are gonna go ahead and name him Simba, because it is the perfect name. He even kind of looks like Simba, maybe not quite as handsome. He kind of looks, to be completely honest, like the hyenas from Lion King, more so than Simba. But in fact, what are the hyenas' names? Do you guys know the hyenas' names? Because I kind of want to name him, if we name him Simba, I kind of want to name some of his children after the hyenas in Lion King. I think that would be kind of amazing. So yay, Simba! He actually unlocked for us the Ruler of the Savannah achievement. So we are now 2 achievements up for our tribe. He did it with derp snout, so that means he looks kind of normal. But yeah, let's see. Oh, thank you. Okay, so Banzai, Shanzai, and Ed, Epicness 1950, mentioned those names. So should I name him Simba or should I name him Banzai? Or Shan, let me grab him again. Shinzai, Bonzi. Let me write that down. Shinzi, Bonzi, and Ed. Should I name him Shinji or Simba? Because I kind of feel like he looks a little bit more like the hyenas than anything. Oh, Shinji is the female. Okay. Let's go with Banzai. We're gonna name him Banzai, and then we will try to get him a mate named Shinzi at some point, or we will use the name Shinji in the future. Simba. Yeah, Simba. He could be Simba though. Hang on. All right. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think with the derp snout, I'm gonna go ahead and name him our little ruler of the savannah. I'm gonna name him Simba because he unlocked the ruler of the savannah ability, but I wrote down the names for the hyena, and we're gonna name his children after the hyenas. I think that'll work out really well. All right, so Simba. Welcome to the tribe, Simba. Your brother is named Worm. I really hope that doesn't... It's kind of like Mufasa and Scar, isn't it? It's like, oh, here's the younger child with a super fancy name, or I guess it would be the older one. Scar was the younger son. And yeah. So it's like Mufasa and Scar all over again. Here's Simba and Wormy. So I really hope that doesn't cause a lot of problems. And yeah, we have some people who wanted to see him be named Mufasa, but we'll keep that name written down for the future too. He definitely looks like an Ed though, if I'm completely honest. But all right, we're gonna name him Simba just because he unlocked the ruler of the savannah tribe ability. Yeah, everybody, now we have people fighting between Wormy and Simba and Long Live the King. Okay, we got very distracted from our like noodle doodle worm ability, but we did unlock that. So we'll have to think about that. Like, I think if we try to go back to the savannah, or if we try to focus on other achievements, are going to be completely related on who becomes the tribe leader in the future. But for now, let's go ahead and start doodling, charming those worms again. So Molasses is down here. He's given it his all. He has currently been the only one to go ahead and get the worms. And then we've got Basil, who is distracted as always with the birth of his many beautiful children. I do think that it's really interesting that Simba has the big ears and the lean body, and that he actually would even have camouflage for the savanna grass, but he does not have the ears. He has the derp snout. So Simba, yeah, if he passes on derp snout, then we will actually go ahead and we will name his children after the hyenas, and we'll see how long we keep that line going. All right, but Basil is going to try to do a little bit of worm charming. No such luck. We did just unlock, however, let me find a nicheling who doesn't have them. Guys, look at that. We just unlocked the ability to have platypus beak, so we should try to have Perry born now. So everybody who's worm charming is going to get platypus beak, and we're going to have some really weird genetics going on in this family. All right, Grace, we have unlocked the worm charming. Today will be the last day to charm the worms, I think, and then we'll start having our nichelings try to have some babies. Nacho, you also get platypus beak for you, platypus beak for you, platypus beak for you. I think we might have platypus beak actually end up overriding the family tree. Oh, and Perch and Cattails, Riptide. Oh, that's so cool. You guys have some really great names, but we're gonna try to have Perry the platypus with the platypus beak. But we're gonna do one last round of worm charming, and we're gonna see who's gonna win. The worm charming didn't last as long as I thought it would today, but that's okay. All right, Razorina, you're getting a little uncomfortably close, thank you. All right, no worms for these boys. And no worms for these boys. Nope. All right, so no worms there. Grace, can you get yourself a worm? No worms here. And then we're gonna jump over here. Clove is gonna try to give it a go, I think. Oh, she found some fish though. Let's see. Chili is jumping down to help out. Oh, there's a lot of fish out here. All right, so it looks like we only have one worm. One worm charmed, and that was from Molasses. But the other thing is Simba was just born, and I don't know who to make the tribe leader. So I think we're gonna wait and approach that question after we try to have Perry. So we're gonna go ahead and try to have Perry the platypus child next. And I need to look over my females and my males. I think Grace, let's try breeding Grace, guys. And let's find a good mate for her. D and K, D and K. D and B from Wormy. Give me just a second, trying to line up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys, our family tree is a little bit tightly twisted together. Just a bit. Let's see. Wormy. What about Simba? What are his traits? Let me check. K and B. D and K. Darn. All right. Well, if not Grace. D and K from Clove as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait a second. Clove and Grace are our only two females other than Bramble, you guys. Yeah, oh, and I need the swimming tail. Thank you, Catherine, for reminding me. I need a nicheling with swimming tail. So let me isolate the nichelings with swimming tail and see who they are. Sesame, why do you have leeches? You're on the flowers. Okay, so we need swimming tail, actually. So that would be Clove has medium tail. Grace has medium tail. Have we unlocked swimming tail? I don't think we have unlocked swimming tail yet because I didn't think we would need to worry about losing it. Give me just a second, guys. Oh no, swimming tail's unlocked by going to new islands? Oh my goodness gracious. Molasses can breed with Grace, says Turnip. So let me look over Grace. Okay, there's Grace and here's Molasses. They both have K immunity is the problem there. So Molasses, he does have swimming tail recessive. Sesame has swimming tail dominant, and he could get the, there we go, the platypus beak. And then Grace also has swimming tail recessive. So I think our best bet, I think the only nicheling that we have, oh, over here, Ramen, good job, Ramen. So Ramen also has the swimming tail dominant. So I think we're gonna go ahead and have Grace have some babies now, and maybe Clove have some babies. And we're gonna have to be careful because I think some of the babies might end up being a little bit sickly, but I wanna see if we can have Perry the platypus today. So all right, what do you guys think? We're gonna go ahead and start actively. The worm celebration is over. It lasted 3 nicheling days. Are we on the right day? I'm pretty sure we're on the right day. The current tribe leader, who should we make the current tribe leader? I kind of feel like Molasses won because he gathered up the most, like the most of the, but then I wouldn't breed him a lot because I only have a couple nichelings. Oh, this shouldn't be so hard. Okay, hang on, let me see. Chat is just going a mile a minute. Checking down on what's going on in patron chat. All right, I'm gonna make some quick executive decisions so that we can keep scooching along. The worm charming competition is over. I'm going to say that the only person who managed to charm any worms was Molasses. I don't know if he would be a very good leader or if he would be a slightly lazy leader, kind of lean into the latter side of things. But I think Molasses, even though there's a new island that we could explore, if you go down to the Chicken's Feet, and we could explore down to Chicken Foot Island, which would hopefully be a lot of really fun jungle areas. I think Molasses is actually going to be the leader because he won the worm charming competition, and he's kind of lazy, so he just wants to stay on this island and spend time, you know, trying to swim around, catch fish, eat worms. He doesn't really have a lot of ambitions in life, and that would explain why we stay on Chicken Horseshoe Island, hopefully long enough to have Perry the platypus as our baby. So we're gonna make Molasses the leader since he is the only one. Yeah, he's not the most proactive leader, says Acacio Spark in our patron chat, because if Molasses is anything like his name, you don't exactly move very quickly if you're Molasses. So Molasses is going to be our new tribe leader, and he's not really going to do much with his life. He's just kind of going to chill, and that means that we'll have time to try to have the platypus baby today too. There we go. And you know what I think we should actually give to Simba as one of his traits to possibly pass on to his children, guys? I think we should give Simba, can we give him the big body trait? No, that's from cold climate. I think we should give Simba Claw. What do you guys think about that? We're pretty close to unlocking Claw, so I think we might have little Simba be our little fighter and maybe start a bit more of a defensive line on the tribe. So he's gonna be born with a little bit more up and coming aggression than the rest of the tribe. But let's go ahead, and now that the worm charming competition is over and tribe leader Molasses says, charm more worms, why worry about moving along? Then we're going to just sort of settle in and have the nichelings have babies. I think we'll have Sesame, since he's the only one. Well, we'll have Grace go ahead, and maybe she has her eyes out for Sesame, and they can have beautiful green-eyed children who are probably going to end up with derp snout. And we're also going to have Grace try to pass on normal eyesight to her children. And then Sesame, we might have him try to pass on normal blood because he has hemophilia. So we'll spend a minute just trying to clean up some of the rogue genetics that have gotten into our tribe from the condiment rogues. And then I think we'll have Grace over here, or excuse me, Clove. And Clove will, I think, make a good mate for Ramen. So Clove and Ramen will become mates, and actually I'm going to give them the exact same traits because we need to clean up some of our rogue traits that we've got really breeding their way into the family with bad eyesight. There we go, and we'll try to get a platypus beak going on over here. Ramen, you need to have a healthy blood type actually, because you have hemophilia. We definitely don't want to have hemophilia if we're going to the jungle of chicken feet. Do you see? It is the foot of the Chicken Horseshoe Island. And if we go to Chicken Feet Island, then I definitely don't want to go without having Claw and with having hemophilia, because those are bad things. So, all right. And then Stray Stars says that the benefit of Molasses' leadership is that he would be patient, which is why he's managed to charm that single worm. I totally agree with you guys. All right, let's go ahead. Do we have everybody? Oh, we don't have everybody moved. And Bramble has given birth to that absolutely fantastic Simba. Very proud of her. We'll go ahead and have her become pregnant once more. And little Wormy, I wonder if he would be really excited about his brother Simba. I wonder what we should do with Wormy. So the saga of the possible competition between Wormy and Simba really intrigues me. So let's go ahead and see what the next day will have for us. Oh wait, I need to move you. All right, come here, Sesame. Sesame, how did you get a leech? I feel like Grace kind of likes Sesame because he just can't help himself, and he's just kind of like a mess. And he's a sincere mess. Like, all he really wants to do is help out with the tribe. He can't hunt a bunny. He can't charm worms to save his life, literally. And he is really, really wounded from having almost drowned. So drowning nichelings is a very bad thing. It should be, like, PSA, should be a bad thing anyway, but it really does a lot of damage. All right, next day. Oh, it's raining. All right, good day for charming some worms. Let's go ahead and change the day. Yeah, kudos to 1 hour, you guys. I feel like we're moving along at a great pace because we have unlocked the gene. We have unlocked the achievement. I'm gonna have a little bit of lip off. Bye, Leah. And then, oh yeah, we might name a female Barbie. That would be pretty cool because that's kind of like barbecue. All right, so it is the next day. Good, day 64. And we're gonna actually start having babies. So that's gonna be our goal. And I need to remember we can only take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nichelings to the jungle if we head to the jungle side of things. And actually, are there any achievements that have to do with going into jungle lands, you guys? Let's look that up really quickly. Simba, everything the light touches on Chicken Heartshoe Island is your kingdom. Day 65 from Reedy. And yeah. And if you guys have questions for me, Shep, then definitely ask me like in the comment section or send me an email because it's really hard to see live chat. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna look up really quickly while we're staring at Chicken Heartshoe Island if there's any achievements we could unlock in the jungle. We have unlocked Survivor, 2 for the price of 1, Copy Paste, Albinism, Love, Sweet Love, or Sweet Sweet Love, and Ruler of the Savanna. Now, if we went to... We could do Spring Fever, we could do Harem, we could do Back into the Sea, breed a creature with +6 swimming and underwater breathing ability, Parry the Platypus, Raccoon, Ruler of the Mountains, Prehistoric Breeder, Hybrid. There's quite a few things we could unlock still. Catching a clownfish is the koi, catching a clown koi is Eating Nemo achievement. So there's quite a few achievements we could do. I think we'll just focus on getting Parry for now, and then we'll make our decisions about the next achievement once we get that one. So that being said, now that it's another beautiful rainy day in which the worms are coming up like daisies, we'll go ahead and have love and romance started here in this tribe. Grace cannot take it anymore. She just has to take poor little Sesame under her paws. He just can't even help himself, tripping over everything, getting himself in trouble, covered in leeches, soaked like a dog, absolutely pathetically adorable. And so Grace is sort of taking Sesame in hand and trying to take care of him. She is now expecting a child. We have our fingers and paws crossed. It will be a child with platypus beak, and it will be a child with a beaver tail, in which case we would unlock the Parry the Platypus achievement pretty quickly. Barbecue, he is just a lazy guy, so or excuse me, Molasses, not Barbecue. Rest in peace, Barbecue. So Molasses is going to spend most of his time just charming worms because he's the laziest leader we've ever had. And then over here, we're going to scooch little Simba out of the nest, and then Bramble is going to happily perch herself back into the nest. Dun dun dun. Whoa! This is why I love Niche. I just spent like 12 minutes trying to figure out what we were going to do next. And then I had it all figured out, and then it throws me a curveball. She's beautiful. Oh, gracious. DNA immunity. Be still my heart. You're bringing in something precious for us, my dear. How many of y'all think we just found Nala? What do you think about that? Also, if I say y'all, I apologize, sort of. I'm not like making a joke. I was raised in Texas. When I get really excited, I tend to y'all all over the place. I think Nala. Doesn't she actually kind of look like Nala from Lion King? I really think this is Nala. Like, yeah, everyone's like, Nala! So I think Simba just looked up and Wham! Beautiful Nala, who unfortunately does have bee immunity, but I think she's just perfect for him. Cause wow. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. So yeah, we're definitely, I really feel like, yeah, Nala would be a great name for her. So we're gonna have Bramble kind of be collecting her berries and be like, oh my goodness, who are you? Like, welcome to the tribe. How on earth did she even get here? That's a good question. Did she swim? Did she fly? Those genes aren't in yet. By the way, how many of you guys know that adding flying abilities, new genes, a swimming whale island, like an island that's a whale, and a few other traits like more of the bears and more of the apes to fight are things that are coming in niche. I'm so excited. I would pay for niche DLC in a heartbeat, and it just came out. Even though I have hundreds of episodes of it now. All right, so Nala, welcome to the tribe. Let's take a look at her, you guys. She is absolutely gorgeous. She also has that swimming tail. So we might try breeding her just once with our swimming tail male and see if we have any luck with the Perry the Platypus ability. She has also come into the tribe with the beautiful, beautiful eye mask. She has digging paw, she has runner's leg, short snout, big nose, normal eyesight, recessive ram horns, recessive webbed hind legs. And also digging paw is going to help us out because she's going to be able to use that lovely petite little nose of hers to just step a little bit over here and gather up some roots, step a little bit over there and gather up some roots, and thus contribute to the tribe. So she is so beautiful. I'm really in love with her. Also, kitten with many, many amazing numbers cats. Yes, a whale island is apparently coming to niche. That was one of the top tier Kickstarter rewards. I wish I could go back and have kickstarted niche more than just a dancing dingo like I did, because I am so in love with it. But there we go. All right. So we have beautiful Nala. I think that Simba would immediately become completely enchanted with her. I wonder if Wormy perhaps is enchanted with Nala as well. So we'll have to see which brother. Oh, Wormy, you have no fertility. The chances of you leaving behind a child are kind of slim, to be completely honest. And Sesame, who is trying to pass on that platypus beak, we might breed him with Nala because they would have a completely healthy child. Simba's a little young to be thinking about pairing him with Nala after all. And they might have a child with swimming tail, very strong chance of swimming tail. And they might have a child with just a small chance of the platypus beak. So we'll have to see. And Honey Whistle is a beautiful name, by the way. Beauty is cool. Oh, I'm 65. Thank you guys. I am so grateful. Who said that? Voight's Hearts, thank you so much for reminding me it is day 65. So welcome to the tribe, Nala. Let's go ahead and get scooching along. I know I'm taking a little bit of a long time for some of these things, guys. Sorry about that. I guess we don't need to like dig for worms anymore. I think Basil wants to return to his beautiful wife's side. But I wonder if Wormy might enjoy digging around for worms. So he might do that, but he's more into berries at the moment. Lazy Molasses is still doing his thing. Oh, look at that! Chili just managed to find himself some delicious clams. So I think that he would enjoy that. And Chili, I don't think Chili would be good to breed with Clove to try to get Perry. Because, yeah, he doesn't have swimming tail, but Ramen does. So, I think we'll go ahead and have Clove kind of wander over here because there's also like the permanent nest. She's a little bit of a loner, but I definitely want her to go meet Ramen so they can start having children. Alright, and Ramen, meanwhile, he's gonna gather up these berries, and maybe they'll splash one last time, trying to dig up some worms, but I think they might kind of be laughing. Now that they're no longer young boys, but adults, I think it's time for Ramen and Nacho to admit that maybe worm charming just isn't their talent, and they are going to go back on land and help us to clear the rest of the feathers off this Chicken Heart Shoe Island. And once it's free of feathers, and aka the grass, then we'll go ahead and get ready to move. Nala is just like a golden beacon on this island now. Look at her. She stands out for everything. She's so beautiful. Also, bye, Space Dorito. Let's go ahead and check down here. Yeah, I think Chili, we're just gonna let him do his thing down here for a minute. Gather up some food. Alright. Yeah, I should probably focus only on breeding a few of our creatures right now. Alright, let's go ahead. Next day, my friends. Dun 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 dun. Next day. I think we're going to start really scooching along. I know sometimes we sort of drag our paws a bit, but man, it's fun to watch little stories go by. All right, I think Grace is going to go ahead and jump right up into the big nest, the big permanent nest. And I think Sesame would be beside himself to be back in familiar territory, and also with such a lovely nicheling as his mate. Let's go ahead and have, and I think that we're gonna have Simba 100% spend a lot of his time chasing and hunting. Oh, he did it! Congratulations, little Simba. I think he is just like a aggressive little whippersnapper who's going to be chasing down the bunnies that are harassing our poor berry bushes for his mother, because Bramble is a little bit put out and a little bit upset that those darn bunnies they keep eating all of her berries, and how is she going to have enough berries for all of the growing babies she's constantly having? So Simba is going to take out the bunnies for his mom. Let's see how much he's got. Okay, so if we do 15 more attacks, then we should unlock Claw, and we should unlock Ram Horn too, which may help us in the future for getting some genes we might need. I feel like Wormy is really happy to just sort of, let's see, is there another berry bush nearby? Probably. I feel like Wormy will do a little bit of exploring, but he wants to stay with his brother Simba. All right, and I feel like Basil is done pretending he cares about worms, and he wants to return to his beloved Bramble's side. And I feel like Nala is really just kind of like quietly amused and pleased to have stumbled on such a lovely little tribe. So let's see, and is it day, yeah, it's day 66, thank you guys. And Kala, I am trying to read the comments, but there's a lot going on, and if I spend most of my time reading the comments, then I don't get a lot done. So I sort of try to balance it between the two. All right, Nala's gonna jump over and do a little digging. There we go. And we'll assign everybody else. Lazy Leader Molasses is going to be digging around for a worm. There we go. He just can spend his whole life doing that if he wants, because he's the leader. He found the worm. He won the competition. And Chili, we'll have Chili assigned to starting to do a little bit of the more practical things like clearing grass and stuff like that. And then we're gonna get Clove. She and Ramen are going to meet over here. And I don't know if she's particularly the romantic type, but she is an adult nicheling now. So she's kind of thinking about how it's time to find a mate of her own and have children of her own. And we're gonna have her and Ramen have some children. And then Nacho, what am I gonna do with you, Nacho? I might have him help us clear some spots. All right, no luck with the worm there. Let's see. All right, good. Everything is going good over here. Did I move everybody? I did. All right. Okay, let me just check comments really quickly. Also, guys, I am so sorry if I'm not picking your names yet. If you notice, we're going for themed names is really the kind of thing that we're pursuing. So yeah, if I don't have your name picked, just know we're going for themed names. Also, I put the chicken upside down. I'm sorry, chicken. There you go, little Barbeque Island. All right, there we go. Everything's going good. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Riptide would be such a cool name. Okay, good. Yeah, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, thank you. You guys are so cool and so nice. And I'm doing very good. I apologize if things are going a little bit slowly, but I think we've got our feet under ourselves now. I'm going to start picking just 2 or 3 nichelings to focus on breeding with, and we'll enjoy their beautiful babies. And everybody else is going to help us pluck these feathers off this chicken horseshoe island. All right, so let's do the next day. Barbeque Island. And yeah, there's a lot of names that you guys are suggesting, but keep in mind we're kind of going with some themes. All right, and how much longer will the stream last? Probably about another hour. I tend to go about 2 hours on these streams. So now it is day 67. Let's get moving and grooving. Somebody is sickly. Why? Oh no, their firstborn child is sickly. Oh, he looks so cute. Wow, look at his chest. He's like a little toad. He's like a spotty little guy. I like the name. I really do like the name. Let's see. What's the theme? This one is Sesame and Grace's child. Oh, Joshua, thank you. Noodles. Is he a Noodles? I think Sesame's child, like, is Sesame. So like Sesame Noodles. That works. That actually works. I was thinking, or what about Ramen's child? I think we'll save the name Noodles for Ramen's child, because that'll be good for both, because it's like ramen noodles. And then let's see, I did see a name. We have Grace. Ravioli. We're gonna go with ravioli. I saw that name swirl by and I like the name ravioli. Is that how you spell ravioli? Ravioli. V. There we go. Oli. I think that's how you spell ravioli. I think the name ravioli will go really well for this little guy. He's got doubled up immunity, so he's not going to be very healthy, unfortunately. He's got the derp snout. Nothing really leaps out about the poor little thing, other than the fact that he is sickly, and so we need to kind of scooch our way away from him pretty quickly. Let's have Sesame go ahead and gather up some of the berries. Let's have Grace scooch over. I feel like she has a little bit of an appetite, and we're gonna have her get some food. I hope she doesn't get sick. I really need Grace not to get sick. All right, and then hang on. Let me grab some of the mole meat here. Clove has found the mate that she is looking for. I think Ramen is a little bit bowled over to have such a lovely lady appear out of nowhere. They might be siblings. I don't remember. It's niche that happens. And he's settling down. Ramen is now settling down to be a good family man. And he is going to take good care of Clove and their future children. Oh no, I don't have enough nesting material. All right, Nacho, let's get rid of this bunny. Come on, Nacho, you got it. Ugh, okay, there's no point in trying that out. We'll go ahead and have Molasses dig around for some worms because he's the laziest leader on the planet. Wormy, let's have you clear out some of this grass because your mom probably asked you to. Simba is going to chase down the nearest bunny, that he can find. And then we are actually out of a lot of nesting material. Oh no. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna try to gather up some nesting material really quickly. We'll have Nala help out. There we go, to kind of clear some spots. I just need one more piece, come on, or two more pieces. Oh, it's not gonna happen, is it? All right, give me just a second, guys. Let's see. Oh, we have a baby. Sorry. I totally missed that we had another baby. Ramen, sausage, and noodles. Those are cool names. I'm gonna add the name sausage. We do have Ramen as a name already. Oh, we have a little girl, you guys. She has hemophilia, so thank you so much for super chatting, Joshua. I will add those names to our list. Like I said, you guys don't have to super chat to get your names picked, just we tend to go with a theme. But we have little Kosi, and she is a really adorable little thing. Let's go ahead and name her. I'm gonna close my eyes and just pick like the first name since, oh wait, we have a name that somebody asked for earlier that I haven't used yet that I actually think will go really well for her. Unfortunately, she does have hemophilia and very, very low fertility, so we might mark her as a potential non-breeder because I definitely think we need to start focusing our breeding efforts so we get Plary the Platypus by the end of the day. So Seri, we might change, Seri, we might change her status so that she's a non-breeder later. But let's go ahead and have Bramble gather up a little bit of food and try to protect her bramble bushes. And we're gonna have Clove maybe jump over here and try to gather up some grass so that she can have her baby, because we were trying to get that Perry the Platypus baby ASAP. All right, is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Hello, Eveline. And Shrimp is a really cute name. I do like that. And yeah, I do keep saying Plary the Platypus instead of Perry. All right, and let's go ahead and make it a new day. Who died? Bramble! Bramble! I didn't know you were going to die! Bramble! I'm so sorry! Oh my gosh! Bramble just passed away, you guys! What on earth is Basil going to do? I think he would be beside himself. He has loved Bramble for so long. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. Oh, it is a sad day. The rain is coming down. I think that Basil is going to come over here and he's just kind of going to stare out at the ocean side for a little while. And all of her children are a little bit taken back by this series of events. Here, Nala, you can help out with clearing out some of the grass. And we've got the little baby, Seri, who I think might kind of be, gotta get rid of that bunny, who might kind of stick with her brother Wormy. I feel like Wormy might take her under his paw just to make sure she's going to be okay. We'll scooch them over. But poor Bramble, I can't believe that she passed away so soon. I wasn't ready. Rest in peace, Bramble. And then would Basil paint anything with berry juice since Bramble loved berries so much? I feel like Basil is kind of gonna, we'll send him up to like bury her bones by removing that nest, and then he might go ahead and just like stand over here and sort of sit amongst the flowers and remember his beloved Bramble and savor that they had so many beautiful children together. So that's a little bit of a sad twist. I wasn't ready for that. Let's see. And then let's go ahead and get baby Ravioli. He is a sickly nicheling, but if you guys remember, we did have Yuki be reborn in the tribe to warn the tribe that to move forward at times you might have sick babies, but don't turn your back on them. So we're actually going to move little baby Ravioli down, and we're going to try to get him over into these flower fields where our sickly nichelings can hang out and like gather up berries and things like that. So we're going to get poor little Ravioli up there, but we're also going to get Grace. Let's move Sesame over again. And we're gonna get Grace back into the nest and then pregnant so she can hopefully have the Perry the Platypus baby. And then we're gonna have Molasses will try to help the tribe a little bit by clearing this spot lazily. All right, and then he got another worm. There you go. Typical tribe leader, just sitting on his rump and digging up those worms rather than doing anything useful for the tribe. He's gonna go down like one of the worst tribe leaders we have ever had. Rest in peace, Bramble. Everybody is lighting little candles for you in the emojis. You will be remembered. And then we'll have Ramen desperately grab all of those berries away from the bunnies and try to gather up some nesting material for his lovely new mate. Still don't have enough nesting material, so Ramen needs to help out. And I feel like Nacho, as Ramen's friend, wants to help out with gathering enough nesting material so that Clove can start having babies. All right, there we go. What a sad day on the chicken island, but we are plucking the feathers off the chicken and getting a little bit higher on the food count, and that's definitely something we need to do if we want to get ourselves off of this island pretty soon. So let's keep moving, guys. Next day. Bramble, your little bones, that's so sad. Day 69. Holy moly, I can't believe we've already lived almost 100 days. Can you guys believe that? Oh, and who are you? Who are you? Oh, I can't believe they're having spotty babies. What an amazing child. And we will go ahead and name this little guy. We have used the name Grace and Seri, and we used the name Simba. So we're gonna name this little one Sausage because that was requested from one of our awesome super chatters, and I feel like it would fit. He actually has a claw, so we might say that he's more into fighting, but we only have Noodles I really want to save for our ramen creature, but then we'll have the opportunity for you guys to give me more names. Don't worry, we're gonna have lots of babies. Lots and lots of babies. And I really love the names like Riptide and Tide and Cattails that a lot of you guys are suggesting. Let's maybe save those for the platypus children because they're going to be in the water all the time. So Sausage is born with a taste for that delicious bunny sausage. So he wants to go after the bunnies. He can smell them. He also has a really cool white crest. So he's going to be a great bunny hunter. We'll send him out hunting for bunnies soon. And I do think we're going to go ahead and breed Nala with Sesame, actually. Because if I remember correctly, there's a really high chance that they could have a healthy child. Simba is just barely old enough to have kids, and we will have him and Nala probably start up a romance. But from the practicality side of things, I think that it would be important to try breeding Sesame and Nala to see if they might have a better child. Because 2 derp snouts, it seems like it's really difficult to get the platypus beak in. So let's have Nala kind of step over, and she's like, oh my, there's the empty nest available. Sesame might jump over to see how he could help, maybe? Yeah, Sesame might jump over to see how he could help, and we'll go ahead and have Nala. Let's see, can she become pregnant? Oh my gosh! There we go. All right, I think Sesame did contribute a little bit more to that than I meant for him to, but we need him to pass his genes on because he drowned as a child. Or he drowned as a young man and he doesn't have a lot longer to live. So apologies for how quickly that went by. A few of you guys want to see Wormy and Nala have children, but we'll look into that. All right, Seri needed to spruce that up. There we go. Simba is going to be pursuing all of the bunnies for just a minute longer. And we're going to have Wormy help out. He's going to have his sister come and help him out with clearing off the last of the feathers off of the chicken's butt. So they'll work on that in a little bit. All right, give me just a second. We're gonna have Chili. He's not really one of our breeders, so I'm just gonna have him kind of focus on tidying up some of these feathers. And go away, little bun bun. And we'll let old man Basil, it is his last day actually, so old man Basil is very happy and content because he will be able to rejoin his beloved Bramble in just a second here. So they're hanging out over there. Worst, laziest leader in the world, still trying to get worms down there. I like little sausage. I think he and his brother Ravioli are gonna get along very well. And Ravioli, we're gonna let's keep him moving. He is going to settle down kind of over here. Oh, look, he has a little bunny friend. But Ravioli is going to work on gathering up some of the berries over here. So that's going to be the next thing. All right, so Ramen, we need to get you with your baby. And guess what? Clove finally has enough nesting material. So Clove, hopefully you guys, all fingers and paws crossed, we are really hoping that Clove might be able to have a beautiful beaked baby with fishing tail. That is our goal. We're going for platypus beak and fishing tail, and we'll have Nacho come over and help pluck up the feathers to help out his brother of his heart, Ramen, and we are gonna have a child named Noodles in just a second here. All right, is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Oh, there's so many bunnies. There's so many bunnies that are getting hugged by our young nichelings right now, but Simba definitely will help out with that. So let's clear this away. And then Basil, close your eyes and rest, and thank you so much for so many beautiful nichelings and unlocking at the last weirdest moment with derp snout and funky shaped ears, the ruler of the savannah. Rest in peace, Basil. There he goes. Goodbye, Basil. All right, so Basil has now passed on. And let's see. Oh, Flaming Sky from Heart Clan, Elegant the Hedgehog's nicheling is on screen right now. Awesome. And it is day 70. There we go, guys. You guys! You guys! Oh my gosh, did we do it? Oh my goodness. Okay, his name is gonna be Noodles, probably, but hang on. Is this gonna work? Come on. Yes! Okay, more of Ramen's children will be named Noodles, but we did it, you guys! The goal of the day, we have unlocked 2 achievements now, Ruler of the Savannah and Perry the Platypus, which means we're gonna be about ready to leave Chicken Heart Shoe Island. In fact, we might even wrap that up for today. Perry, there he is. Precious Perry. He's got doubled up D immunity, unfortunately, but he's extremely fertile, so he could possibly have a lot of twins. He's got the platypus beak, short-sighted eyes, and he's been born. Yes, all right. So Perry is here. We can definitely celebrate about that. The very first platypus beaked child of the island. So that makes me very, very happy. And Seer of the Sea, Kira, might be a really cool achievement to have next. So I think what we're gonna do now, you guys, is we're gonna pluck the last of the feathers off this island today, and then we might pick out the nichelings that we want, and we might send them to the next island. We'll review the next island at the Chicken Feet. So whatever Chicken Foot Island is going to be, we will review that, and then we will figure out where we're gonna go from there, like which of the achievements we're going to try to go for. If we want to go for maybe hybrid, like make Simba's children into the hybrids and maybe go for that achievement, or if we want to go for maybe the flirty harem achievement and kind of bring back our Amazon jungle challenge, sort of with the twist here. So we'll see that. A lot of you guys, and we're not going to end it right away, don't worry. Let's see. Hate them, don't worry about that. We're not ending it right away. And yes, oh yeah, and Shrieking Pterodactyl, let me write down Barbie, which might be a good name for a future nicheling. We just have a lot of niche names, and I really want to try to make sure the super treaders like get their due as well. There's just so many niche names and not enough niche babies. Perry is indeed sick, but if you remember, we had the 4th reincarnation of the god Yukir, Yuki even, from the Yukir tribe, coming by to specifically tell us to treat those sick nichelings with respect and love. and maybe a little bit of distance so that they can live on the little flower portals. So there we go. I'm very excited. Let's go ahead. I see a lot of really, really cool names, but hang in there, guys, because we don't have a lot of nichelings born just yet. I'm gonna start scooching some things around. Simba is going to possibly win the like antagonism of his little sister forever, because I think he's gonna jump over and he's going to get that bunny. He's trying to get the bunny, and I think Seri is like, what are you doing? That's my bunny friend. But the truth of the matter is Simba is definitely going to try to keep unlocking those attack genes for us. How close are we to attack? That's lean body. We only need to attack 6 more times and then we'll have claw. All right, let's have Nala scooch into the nest, and she's settling in and trying to make herself comfortable. Wormy is gonna help us out with clearing away some of the feathers off the chicken butt. Molasses is a lazy leader who just wants to sit there and try to gather up some worms. Oh, bye, Bluebell. I hope you have a great time. And it's really funny, Darian, I know now between ravioli and ramen and everything else, a lot of people are like, I'm kind of hungry now. This tribe sort of makes you hungry. Maybe we have some of Kiri's cravings from last time. All right, Chili is gonna help out with gathering up food. How much food do you think you guys think we should try to build up before we scooch to the new island? Because the jungle lands are kind of hard, but I think if we take a lot of platypus babies, then hopefully it'll be easy to get food resources there. All right, let's have Nacho gather up some food too. He's gonna help out. Ramen is thrilled and he's going to try to gather more nesting material for his lovely mate. Clove is going to make herself nice and comfy. They've got a beautiful baby. He is sickly, but we're gonna go ahead and gently tuck him down into the flower field where he can frolic safely without infecting the others. Also, hey Katie, good to see you in the Patreon Discord chat. All right, so about 200 food. And some of you guys are saying that I skipped a day and it should be 71, but I'm pretty sure that we're okay. But yeah, just let me know. We'll look at consensus for that later. All right, let's keep gathering. All right, we're gonna scooch little sausage off the nest. He has a taste for bunnies, so he's gonna try to go and do some hunting. We're gonna move Grace back onto the nest. There we go. And we will have Sesame return to Grace's side, gather up some berries. We'll try to get about 200 food before moving. All right, is that everybody? That is everybody. And there's a bunny like literally running between Simba's feet. I could see him chasing his own tail, trying to take that bunny down. All right, there we go. Yeah, everybody is really hungry. And we could try to get toxic body, but I don't know if that's into the achievements or not, so we'll see. All right, you guys ready? Doink! Our chicken is almost plucked. And we have more babies! More babies! A lot of sickly children too. So let's see what the damage is. Whoa! Our first proper cracker jaw in forever! Okay, and that little one, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you guys, oh, day 71, thank you so much. So that is a child of Sesame and Grace. So he has a lot of leeway on what he should possibly be named. So I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and babies! Babies! Yeah, we might, let's see. Shrimp, mildew, kebab. I love it. We're gonna go with kebab. That's a good name for him. That seems like a good name because this guy can actually also gather up quite a variety of food types. He's unfortunately sickly as well. We might give him responsibility of taking care of the tree, but he can crack open nuts and he can collect things. He can't actually gather up any fish, unfortunately, but that's okay. He'll be useful in other ways. Let's see. And yeah, he's Bob for short, but Kebab is a really cool name. I like that. Little Kebab, welcome. And Perry. Oh, instead of leaving him in the flower field, we definitely should have Perry rush up and down along the beaches, and we will let him use his little platypus beak. Let's go ahead and see if we have any luck with Clove having a repeat amazing child with that platypus beak. And then down here, Ravioli can make himself comfortable in the flower field and play with Perry. And then we've got Sausage, who's gonna help us out with the bunny hunting. He doesn't move very quickly, but he's gonna do his best. All right, Sesame. Oh no, Sesame, you only have 1 day left to live? Oh, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Let's go ahead and have one more child with you for sure. All right. You guys! You guys, look at this little one. I really love him. Yeah, we just got Perry. Hey, Tolmu. We just got Perry a moment ago. I absolutely adore it. And for those of you, a lot of you guys are just tuning in just now. So I'm going to pull back and look at Chicken Horseshoe Island for a second and take just a quick break to have some tea and kind of catch you guys up because it has been an hour and a half now. Cannoli. Perfect name. I love that. Nala, your child, is named Cannoli, which is nothing to do with Lion King, but it makes me think of cannolis. That's a pretty awesome name for him. He's healthy too, and he has recessive platypus beak. He might be a good mate for a future female nicheling that we have, but I think Cannoli is a gorgeous name for this little guy, and also a sign that maybe I'm a little hungry for lunch. But we'll go ahead and have Cannoli. Let me go ahead and have my tea really quickly because it's been almost 2 hours. I hope you guys are having a good time. All right, and so what we're doing right now is we are wrapping up the last day on Chicken Horseshoe Island, and we are actually going to move to the jungle. I'm gonna need your guys' help at picking who should go to the jungle at the end of the day. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ports, so we can only take 7 nichelings with us, and we are going to scooch everyone to Chickenfoot Island because this is Chicken Horseshoe Island. We're going to go to Chickenfoot Island, and we are going to see what kind of achievement. We'll probably decide. I'll look over the achievements and decide by next time what new legend or achievement we should achieve, but we have indeed gotten the Perry the Platypus legend, and we have unlocked that achievement with our lovely, spotty, slightly sickly little baby Perry. Hopefully he will live long enough to have some children of his own or join us as we do more air banjo playing and looking for worms. So he's actually going to be a great worm charmer. He is built for it. He's got that beak. He should be able to charm all the worms out of the mud as possible. But we're gonna spend the rest of the time that we have plucking the rest of the feathers, aka the grass off the chicken, trying to maybe breed up a couple more platypus beaks, and then being really careful at picking who we send to the next island. And it may not be Perry. I'm hoping it'll be Nala and Simba among some of our nichelings that we will pick. We can't send everybody. I don't think Molasses is gonna go. And we'll have to see what the next island kind of holds for us, so then we know what to expect for next week. So, all right, and a lot of you guys, oh yeah, and Perry actually should be the next hero. I need to update our recent heroes because Perry unlocked an achievement, and when our nichelings do that, they immediately get to become known as a hero. So we have Perry the Platypus, Platypus, there we go. You can tell I'm tired when I'm misspelling it like that. All right, is that right? Platypus, there we go, yep. All right, and we have Perry the Platypus, and he is our current hero because he was born with that ability, and he's going to be spending a lot of time frolicking amongst the beaches and gathering up lots of worms for us. So yeah, and Molasses, right over here, is our current tribe leader, and he is the laziest tribe leader we've ever had because this is Chicken Heart Island. You don't really have to worry about a lot on Chicken Heart Island. Just kind of kick back and enjoy charming worms. So he won the worm charming competition that Barbeque held at the end of his life by digging up the only worm. And so he became the tribe leader. All right, I think that's good. We're on day 71. Good. You skipped a day. Let's see. I'm drinking peach tea. Some of you guys, yeah. Oh, and the one that unlocked Ruler of the Savannah should have been a hero too. So we should have like 2 heroes. Let me copy that. Let me see if I can add in. Can I add in another text line really easily? Recent hero, I could. Okay, that would take me a little bit. So we're actually gonna redo the current heroes. We're gonna do Perry and Simba, because Simba did unlock an achievement too. He unlocked Ruler of the Savannah. So we actually have unlocked 2 of our achievements for the day, which was pretty amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and say that those are our heroes. But all right, guys. So let's see. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. It should be day 72. A lot of you guys are saying. I'm gonna go ahead and change it because a lot of you guys have been saying 72. So whoops, not 271. We're not there yet. Eventually we will be because we have to survive over 1,000 days, guys. All right, and let's get serious about tackling some of these projects. So we've got Simba, hunting down the bunnies. I think that would upset his little sister Seri, so she's gonna go and pluck some grass. We're gonna have Wormy continue to help pluck the feathers off of this chicken's butt. We've got Molasses being the laziest leader ever, digging around. Oh, and you guys, I think we just unlocked, yes, okay, that's what I wanted. For Simba, we have just, wait, where is it? I could have sworn we just unlocked a new gene, apparently. But where is it? It said we unlocked a new gene. Huh. I don't know what new gene we just unlocked. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently we just unlocked a new gene, but I don't know which one. Maybe it was eyesight or something like that. Or maybe it was, oh, it was Big Nose. I bet it was Big Nose. I think we just unlocked Big Nose. Let's see. Good, and you guys have such fun names. I hope we have lots and lots of niche babies. All right, there we go. And let's have Chili gather up some food. We want to have about 200 food before we move to the next island. And we're going to have Nacho help out with that food gathering goal. I think we'll have little Kebab come and live under the tree. And even though he's sickly, he can help us out with gathering food from the tree. And then Nala has just had her beautiful baby cannoli. I think he is hilarious. I love how big he is. And I think Nala might kind of start eyeing up Simba because I really want them to have some children. And we would send any non-sickly children they could have on to the next island. I'm going to give him normal eyesight, and then I want to give him claw once we unlock claw, so that hopefully he can have some big, powerful, strong children. But I do indeed think that Nala is kind of eyeing the young Simba up and thinking maybe he's got the traits to be a good father. All right, let's go ahead and move the day. Oh, hi, Simba the dog. Welcome, welcome. Unlocked normal blood clotting. Yes, I don't know if that was what we just did now, though. I think we unlocked Big Nose. Also, we've got some really cool drawings going on in the Patreon Discord. Callium, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to share that in our fan art next time. All right, day 73, guys. Let's do this. We are towards the end. Oh no, did somebody just die? Sesame! Sesame! He's gone! Our little sesame seed is gone, guys. Oh, he passed away. He is now the poster child for why you should never try to charm some worms by yourself. You might slip into the water and drown. So poor little sesame. Thank you guys for letting me know normal blood clotting was it. I didn't realize that that was what we hadn't unlocked. Let's see. And yeah, Anna is saying if we try to go to the jungle, try to take lots of nichelings who can be in the water, because the apes can't follow us into the water. And I think that's a smart idea. But we definitely want to try to scooch to the next island by the end of the day. So let's go ahead and have Kebab scooch over. He's just a wee one. Sausage is hungry for that bunny meat, so he's going to continue trying to chase down the bunnies. What the heck just happened here? Seri. What? I don't have time for this. Lady, what are you doing in my tribe? Who are you? DNA immunity. Do you offer anything good? She has Stinky Tail. She's Stinky Tail, you guys. What am I gonna do with this Stinky Tail child? Oh my gosh, I don't have the energy to add you into this tribe. Fine, here, have some food. Welcome to the tribe. Yes, stinky little tailed squirrel. Let's see. And oh, I like some of the names that I'm seeing. A lot of you guys want to name her Squirrel. And like Cream, and Mary Sue would be an interesting name. You guys have some really interesting names for her. Let me look over. She's medium ears, big nose, and I kind of like the name. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I know a lot of you guys have tons of names I'm trying to pick. There's so many. All right, I'm seeing squirrel. Let me see. Nutmeg, maybe? I'm seeing spice names a lot. I think nutmeg and like peanuts and nutmeg. We're gonna go ahead and name her Nutmeg, I think, because that would probably be a really good one. And then she can crack open nuts too. And then her children might carry on a spicy sort of name theme. We might kind of go back into the spices like with Basil and everybody else. So, and you guys have such good names. It is so hard for me to be able to pick the names. So if I am not picking your name, please don't despair. There are amazing names going by on the name list. It just makes it really tricky. But all right, let's get this done, guys. All right, Wormy is gonna help out with plucking off the last of this stuff. Simba is gonna dash after those bunnies. He actually has fantastic movement, which I think may really help us out. Molasses is going to dig up those worms. Oh, Simba! For being somebody who wants to eat the bunnies are always like running between his feet. Bye, Jackie. Yeah, she came from the jungle. That is so true, Emma Fireleaf. So I think that we just had Nutmeg come from the jungles so that she can tell all of our nichelings about the legend of the jungles and what is over there. And they can start talking with her, listening to the horrors and the delights of what is awaiting them in that world. And we can see if moving to the jungle is something some of our nichelings would want to do. So let's go ahead and have Seri. She might try to do a little bit of digging. We'll have Cannoli jump over. I think Nala wants to eye up Simba as soon as he comes back. We've got Nutmeg. I think that she's quite surprised to find herself surrounded by so many other nichelings. We might definitely breed her to keep that stinky tail. I just don't know who Perry? Can she have a child with Perry actually? That'd be kind of hilarious. No, they're too closely related. Oh, day 74, thank you. Thank you, it is indeed day 74. And we're not gonna go for too much longer, you guys. I think about another 20 minutes. And I just wanna get this done. Oh, what's over here? Look at you, little one. Okay, Noodles is finally born. This little guy is going to be named Noodles after our awesome super chatter who requested the names quite a while ago. And he is the child of Ramen, and he is quite lovely. Look at him. We've gotten a lot of big ears recently. That is so cool. All the better to hear the killer apes as they stomp their way towards us with. So that'll be good for the jungle island. All right, so Perry, let's scooch you over, my little friend, and he is going to dive into the water in just a second. We'll go ahead and let Clove become pregnant with another child. Ramen is going to clear away some of the grass. We're gonna have Ravioli. Maybe, can he do anything else? Like help out with this spot? All right, we're gonna have Nacho. Nacho is gonna teach the cute little kebab how to crack open these nuts. So he'll kick the tree and help the kid out with that. And then we've got Grace back inside. She's still pregnant from Sesame's last child, I believe. Back inside of her nest, ready to go ahead and have some babies. And then Clove is sick. Clove. Grace, where's Clove? Clove! Okay, so Clove is actually sick from her children, but she's sacrificing her own health so that she can try to have a couple more platypus babies. All right, let's see. Chili, we're getting pretty good on food, so I'm gonna have Chili move over and clear off the last of the feathers from this island. That's our goal for the day. All right, good. We're gonna try to get more platypus children, and we can only take 7 nichelings, so I kind of want to have a bit of a baby boom, but I know it's gonna be really hard to figure out who gets to go and who gets to stay for the jungle island. This isn't like before where we literally just had 2 nichelings left as we ran for it. All right, new day. Bye, animal lover. Have a great day. We're almost there, guys. Day 75. I can't believe how far we've come. Who's on? Oh, look at Duke Van the Philosophist from Moonflower Tribe is on our screen down at the bottom right now from patron Jacqueline. And let's see, Wormy should definitely go with some of the fan favorites. We'll have to see, guys. We have to see. We'll start with Molasses. Oh, he got a worm. Maybe rainy days are better for worms. Simba hid in the grasses and managed to snag that bunny. Wormy is clearing some spots and he'll help out there. Let's see. Another platypus baby child with really dark eyes. Oh my gosh, little guy. All right, you guys, this is Grace and Sesame's last child. What should he be named? He is a baby boy with claw and nimble fingers, double K immunity, normal eyesight, small ears, and medium tail. So he does not have swimming tail. Bye, Ashley. I hope you have a great time. And then let's see. He is Sesame's child. Let's see. And he is sickly, so I want to be careful. Oh, and thank you guys. Some people are like saying weird days. Day 76. Is it day 76? I think it is day 76. No, wait. Is it day 76 or day 75? You can tell I'm tired because now the names are just coming. It's like, I don't know which one to pick. We're gonna go with Cilantro because I do think that is a really cool name. And he just has something kind of sassy. His eyes look a little bruised. I think he's just a cranky little guy. Cilantro it is. Let's go ahead and have him in our tribe. There we go, little one. And yeah, is it day 75 or day 76? 75. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. All right, so let's get moving. I think we've just about plucked all of the feathers off this island. I think we're pretty good. Little Noodles can help out with the tree maybe. Are you sickly too? You're sickly, but you shouldn't be. Let's have his mom jump on. We've got almost 200-ish food. Let's also have Perry jump over here. Look at that, guys! Perry the worm collector. He is going to be absolutely fantastic for our tribe. I can just tell. Let's gather up the last of the feathers. I want to get all of the grass. We're so close to that, actually. Let me jump over here. Good. We're gonna jump over here. Good. And we'll see if we have like a female. It's pretty much the only thing I can think that would really benefit us now is if we could have a female with the platypus beak to be able to send to our next island. I do want to kind of send Simba and Nala, so I want to get off this island probably very soon, or Cannoli. I might have to decide, like, I want to end on the next island, but it's going to be really hard to decide because we have so many nichelings. It's like who to send, who to keep. There we go. All right, and Seri is gonna just get herself nice and comfy and gather up the berries. Yeah, and look at that, we're zipping up food really quickly. All right, and I think that was Grace's last child, probably. She's probably not gonna have any more kidlets. And is that good? And look at all the bunnies. All of the bunnies are running to Seri for protection. All right. All right, good, good, good. Good, good, good. I think that covers everything and everybody. I accidentally pressed the button to pass the day. All right, give me just a second. Yeah, the comments are going very fast. And don't worry, you guys, if you have missed this stream so far, it will be back up on YouTube very shortly. Like at the end of the day, it will be processed and up on YouTube for y'all to watch. It's very fun. I think we're doing pretty good. Did we have a platypus baby? We did not. We had Van Ruto. And Van Ruto has double cracker jaw and big ears, K and C immunity. And I think that that's pretty good. And then we have Perry. I kind of want to send Perry. I kind of want to send Nutmeg. I kind of want to send Nala. I kind of want to send Simba. Maybe Cannoli? He's got those big ears and he does have recessive platypus beak, which would be very useful. All right, guys. Oh, and then we do have little Cilantro, but I don't know if I should send him. He does have platypus beak, but we can now mutate that in. And he's another sickly nicheling, and I don't want to send too many sickly nichelings. Oh, David 76, thank you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, you guys. It has been an amazing time here on Chicken Heartshoe Island. We have gone ahead. We have had the banjo playing worm charming competition. We have spread our family out quite a bit. We have built up quite a bit of food. And now as we are wrapping up on our third stream with the Legend Hunters tribe, we have also unlocked 3 amazing achievements, which makes me so proud. We're going through them so much faster than I thought we would. We have got the albinism, we have got the ruler of the savannah, and we have got Perry the platypus. We are doing fantastic. Now we definitely need to scooch to a new island though. So we're gonna go ahead and have some of the nichelings pluck the very last feathers off this particular chicken butt, which is right over here. So we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna have Wormy help out. I want to just make sure we get like every stray piece of grass so that I feel like we've gotten all the feathers off the chicken. I'm even gonna make Molasses. Oh no, Molasses is gonna pass away in a second. So the worst leader, well, he's not really a bad leader, he's just a lazy leader of the Legend Hunters tribe, is going to just spend his final moments here gathering worms. We'll have Nala maybe help out. We'll have her son Cannoli help out. Oh my gosh, there's so many bunnies. All right, there we go. There we go. We might have Nutmeg help out a little bit. Yeah, Nala can help out. Is that every single piece of grass on the island? Ooh, just one more. And is there one more? Okay, hang on. One more with Clove. Okay. All right, you guys. We have plucked the chicken. We have plucked the chicken of Chicken Horseshoe Island. I am so proud. We have accomplished quite a bit. We have covered 3 achievements. I really like what we've done, and we can only take 7 nichelings with us. So I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on who I think we should take. And I am in love with many of these nichelings, but we can only take a few. Perry is dying very rapidly. Oh my gosh, maybe I should have Perry have a child before we go. I need that platypus beak, but the thing is we can mutate platypus beak in now. So I kind of feel like for platypus beak, we might take cannoli, because cannoli has recessive platypus beak and he's healthy, and these 2 are just not healthy. Perry is not healthy, Cilantro's not healthy, but Perry is one of our heroes, but he's gonna die soon, so we've got to think about that. Okay, bye Ladybug Fairy, I hope you have a great time. Let's see, and a lot of you guys really want Wormy to go. Let me look over Wormy's traits. He is double nimble fingered, he does have recessive cracker jaw, he does have recessive violet eyes. So if we only have 7 spots, Nala, Nutmeg, and let's see. So if we send Nala and Nutmeg, that's 2 females, and then we send Simba, so that would be 3 nichelings. I kind of want to send Perry, but I don't know if I should. Maybe Nala should have his child, or Nutmeg should try to have his child. I'm not sure. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. We're almost there. We're gonna move on to the new island. A lot of you guys want Wormy to go too. So Wormy Barbecue, you know what? He has kind of earned it. He doesn't really have very good fertility though. I don't think any of the creatures we take are particularly going to be like perfect to move to the next island though. I don't really want to take more than 1 sick nicheling. Sausage is pretty healthy. We don't really have a lot of healthy nichelings, just so you guys know. All right, I think we should definitely err on the side of taking more females than males. So we're gonna do one last thing. We're gonna have Clove and Ramen try to have one last child. I definitely want them to maybe have 1 more baby. So let's move Cilantro out of that nest. Let's move Grace over. She only had 1 platypus baby. Can she have a healthy child with Ramen? She cannot. All right, this is always the hardest part for me, so I apologize, and I'm a little worn out because it's been a couple hours. So let me go ahead and have Ramen and Clove have 1 more baby, and we'll cross our paws that it is a female who has let's go ahead and let them just have a child right there. We're gonna cross our paws that it's a female. Bye guys. Bye Wisteria. Cilantro's name. Oh, and I need to fix Cilantro's name. Thank you. Okay. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take a really quick break for just a second while I try to figure this out. So hang on guys, and let me know who you think we should take. Honestly, looking over our nichelings, other than like a couple fan favorites and the females who are healthy, and maybe Perry, I don't really think like there's much benefit in taking the others. So I'm gonna take just a couple minutes of a break. Normally we would end here, but I definitely want to jump to the next island. Yeah, Nutmeg, and Nutmeg should probably go because she's from the jungle island and she is going to lead us back. So 1 second, you guys. All right, you guys, and welcome to our new sponsor, Gamer Georgia. Thank you so much. Soon we are actually going to be having more emojis thanks to you amazing sponsors. I think we are only one person away. Let's go ahead and return. Apologies for the short break. This is my third official live stream, so I'm still adjusting to figuring everything out. We might do some breaks in the future, especially when I need to make a difficult decision. So now we are going to be picking the very last nichelings to go, and I kind of got some fresh tea and I sat down and looked over our nichelings. We have 7 spots, so I think we are going to be taking Nutmeg, Nala, Seri, so that we have more than just 2 females, and then we will also be taking Simba, and so that's Nutmeg, Nala, Seri, Simba. I think we should take Cannoli, and I think we should take Perry, even though he's sick. And that leaves 1 more spot for 1 more nicheling. So I'm going to try to get all of those nichelings down to Chickenfoot Island, to the port that is going to lead away from our chicken feet. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, I'm going to miss this island so much, you guys. It is honestly one of the coolest islands we have ever had. I have been quite happy to spend so much time on it, to be completely honest. But I think I feel pretty happy with the ones. Breed cilantro and nutmeg. I would breed cilantro and nutmeg, but cilantro is not going to age up in time. It's going to take a lot of days for him to age up. Otherwise, I would. So we're just going to grab the 2 heroes. We're going to grab all of the healthy females I want to take, and we'll bring Perry, and he'll kind of have to dabble at the edges. He's a little sickly, and he won't live very long, but I might have him breed with as many of the females as possible on the next island. So Crackerjaw, while always useful, have we opened Crackerjaw yet in our mutation menu? We have not opened Crackerjaw. And I think we want to do a lot of swimming on the jungle island, so we might actually try to get the sea achievement. There's like the ruler of the sea, something like that. Not the seers of the sea, which is our personalized achievement, but we would go for the ruler of the sea, possibly on the jungle island. I will decide the next legend before next time, but I'm pretty happy with who we've picked. A lot of you guys think Nutmeg should be the next leader because she's going to use that big nose of hers to lead the tribe to the jungle land. I actually think that that's probably what's going to end up happening. So Nutmeg or Simba might end up becoming the next leaders, but let me go ahead and just spend a little bit of time gathering up some of the nesting material. Noodles was sickly. He does have recessive platypus beak as well, but I don't know, he does have Crackerjaw, and that would be useful. I think that Big Nose is actually more useful on the jungle island because you need to smell those apes coming. So Noodles, let's go ahead and have you maybe we'll have him scooch along here and maybe help out over there. All right, Perry is going to start wiggling his way over so that he is ready to go to the next island. We've got Chili. We're gonna have Chili just try to gather up lots and lots of food. Ramen is here with his beloved mate, and he is going to try to really get Clove to have another baby. If she can have a baby girl with platypus beak, that would be really good for us. So let's go ahead and have Nacho continue to teach young Kebab how to gather up these nuts to feed the family. Grace is done having her babies. She has little baby Cilantro, who unfortunately is sickly, but he's a good little one. And then we've got Sausage here, whose life goal is to hunt out bunnies. I would send Sausage, but he has short-sighted eyes, and he also has 1 infertility and hemophilia, which is why I'm kind of avoiding those. Yeah, the nuts are available from the ape trees, which do spawn nuts in the jungle, so we need to be a little careful. You guys have really great names, but like I will take names when we have babies. We don't have any babies at the moment. Ravioli is going to help out with gathering up some more berries so we can send our little ones to the next island well equipped. All right, there we go. Also, apparently, Pointy Tilly from our Discord chat points out Big Nose helps you not keep moving into the jungle plants. Like there's the tongue plant in the jungle that can eat ya, and so Big Nose helps you smell that earlier than other nichelings. So taking the Big Nose nichelings is going to be important. All right, we have plucked the chicken. Next day. Next day, next baby. I want to check really quickly. It's a girl! It's a girl! It's a sick, not a sick girl. It's a healthy girl with oh my gosh, it's a healthy girl with platypus beak, you guys, and beautiful green eyes. I'm gonna name her Cattails. that name has been flying around for a little while. I've wanted to use that name for being able to have a child. Bye, Fallen Rain. So we're gonna have Cattails, the female. I think that that would be perfect. It is a little girl, really sweet. Emma, there's a reason I don't like to use the name Sage. It makes me uncomfortable to use for personal reasons. Because it cracks me up. Let's see. And yay, Mary! I hope that you had a great time. All right, so let's get scooching. I feel like Cattails is a good name for the little girl because Riptide and those kinds of names for our swimmers are things that I would really like. Also, Crystal Cat, if you feel like there's some lag, refresh the stream, and that should definitely help. And the stream has gone on for a long time, so that might be a part of the problem. But we have a healthy baby girl, so now we need to move Cattails over. But that makes things a lot simpler for us than you guys, because now we have, here, I'm gonna start sending some of our nichelings around. We're gonna send Cattails. I don't know if we'll send Perry now. I kind of want to, but there's not really a need to, because Perry would be a sickly male to send, but he would have a very healthy line with cattails actually, and they would definitely have a child that would end up having the platypus beak and possibly a child with swimming tail, so that we could start a swimming line from their genes. Also, day 77, thank you so much, guys. All right, so let's wrap this up by getting all of the required nichelings over to their spot. I think Cannoli will hang out over here for a minute. Nutmeg will start summoning together all of the various nichelings and pointing out that everybody wants to kind of join her at the tribe. All right, Seri is going to be joining us. Simba as well. He's very happy to attack all of the bunnies that he can. Wormy is going to be joining us. All right, come on, Seri. She'll grab those. Chili is going to be staying. Perry will get the others sick. That's why I'm going to be really careful with moving him in. And apparently Nutmeg and Noodles have good immunity together. So there's Noodles, but he's not old enough to breed. So you guys are doing a great job of catching a whole bunch of nichelings that could possibly have good babies together. A and C, D and C. So actually we might bring Noodles instead of Perry, because Perry will get the others sick and his little sister Cattails could come instead. And then Cattails, Cattails and Cannoli could have babies, guys. They could have babies together, and they might even have a fishing tailed baby. So okay, new verdict, Perry, you're gonna stay, buddy. I think that's better for everybody if he does. Don't drown! I just drowned Perry the platypus! I need to be so careful. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take Noodles then as our extra because he's healthy. And Ramen, you go ahead and just gather up some food. Cilantro, sorry buddy boy, you've got to stay. I can't believe this is why we need to have nichelings that also are good water swimmers and water breathers. All right, Grace, you gather those up. Kebab, you continue gathering up the nuts. Every nut we crack will actually help get us one step closer to unlocking Cracker Jaw in our genes. Let me check. Yep, almost there. All right, and then we've got Sausage. Does he smell any bunnies? He's on the bunny hunt. Constantly on the bunny hunt. He's not very good at hunting bunnies. Didn't really distinguish himself ever. Ravioli will stay down here. He might be able to chase some bunnies away. We've got little Van Rota. Did I never name you? Did I just have this child and run? I just had that baby and ran. I'm so sorry. I know Perry is drowning. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drown Perry. I can't move him. I really didn't mean to do that. And Welcome to the Jungle is definitely going to be like the next stream for sure. Yeah, I definitely just drowned Perry the platypus. I am so sorry. I feel very badly about that. And I'm looking over Pineapple. This is a little boy. A lot of you guys want to name him Nutty. We're gonna name him Nutty, but he's not coming with us. But I'll go ahead and give him the name Nutty. Sorry, little guy. I just gave birth to you and then literally abandoned you. I am so sorry. That was not my intentions. All right, so let's see. Is that good? We've scooched a lot of our nichelings over. Nutmeg is about ready to go. Let's scooch everybody over. You guys ready? I'm gonna miss this island. All right, what the heck was that noise? What the heck is that? Okay, hang on. We just unlocked a new gene. Give me just a second. Oh my gosh. A new gene has been unlocked for us to mutate, my friends. Which one? Oh, claw. You guys, look, we unlocked claw. Perfect. Oh, and thank you. Oh, Gamer Georgia. Oh, thank you so much, Gamer Georgia. Oh gosh, that's really quite tickle so I'm gonna go to super chat right now, and I love the little emojis. All right, that's a really great note to end everything off on too. All right, you guys. So Simba has finally gotten the ability to pass on claw to his children, which I think is very appropriate because he wants to be a little bit more of an aggressive nicheling. Let's see if we can move the baby. The most difficult, painful part of this is going to be waiting for cattails to join us. So I think that Nala is going to go ahead and start courting the good Simba. They might want to start having some children sooner than later. I'm gonna let them work on a pregnancy. I think Nala might want to pass on from her genes. Let's look at what kind of children. So normal eyesight, and we might just kind of see what their first baby would be like. They may not have healthy babies, but they're kind of in love, so it should work out okay. And Seri here with K and D immunity. Who would be A and D, D and B? I don't know if it's worth it to take Seri. D and C. I don't know if it's worth it to take Seri, but we're gonna try. All right, so give me just a second. And then, yeah, Perry's digging his secret base. Perry, get out of the water. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I killed Perry the platypus. That was totally an accident. All right, and we're gonna get off this island. So we're just kind of gonna go. Oh, Eve, thank you so much for the sponsorship. Oh my gosh, we might have new niche emojis next time. I am so excited. I am so excited. All right, so let's keep going. Oh my gosh, welcome. Yay, sponsor. Woohoo. Hopefully we'll have more niche emojis. Nutty, you are a little wonderful creature after my own heart. I am so sorry I gave birth to you, and there's so many nichelings that I was just like, I just kept going. My apologies. All right, we'll go ahead and move Ravioli. He and his mom will spend a little bit of time. Okay, let's do this. We'll try to do some digging. We're kind of gonna zip through with these guys because now the painful part is waiting for little cattails to be able to make it to the port. And because she's just a wee little tiny baby, that's gonna take us a while. But we can have Cranky Cilantro look for some worms. Is that everybody? Nope. And then we've got any spots. Ramen, can you do some digging? Look how small Chicken Heart Island changes after this time. And we will change the tribe leader once we move to the new island. Let's go ahead. Cannoli, you can go ahead and gather up some food while we wait. Noodles, why don't you come over? I'm gonna have Noodles be really responsible, and he's gonna gather up a little bit of extra food and things while we wait too. And Seri, I just don't know who to breed her with. She's got really great runner's leg though. We might even try to have some of them. Oh, Starberry Pop, thank you so much for being one of our sponsors. Oh my goodness, you guys are really like making this stream blast out at the very end. My gosh, I'm so tickled. Oh, and Wormy just destroyed that berry bush, but that's okay. I think Nutmeg might be recommending that. Nutmeg, who could you have healthy children with? Oh my goodness, but thank you so much for the sponsorship, the Starberry Pop. That just really tickles me. Hopefully we'll have our new emojis by next time too. Apologies if I'm a little distracted right now. I'm desperately trying to like make sure I have the right nichelings. Oh, and you guys definitely called it with Nutmeg and Noodles being a really good pairing because they will hopefully have very healthy babies. So, because Simba could have healthy babies with Nutmeg too. So we might have them possibly have a child as well, because I think Nutmeg as a nicheling from the jungle would definitely be very appreciative of a strong minded nicheling. Simba's not really strong himself, but he has the desire to be strong, and she knows that that's what you need for the jungle. So I might have her become expectant. Our nichelings aren't exactly loyal to one mate, but don't freak out about that. And there we go. All right, so let's get this done, guys. I might try to destroy, might try to destroy some of the berry bushes while we go. Oh, Gamer Georgia, thank you. Oh my gosh, you were just spoiling me with those super chats. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm definitely gonna have to look at that in just a second. Oh my gosh, I love the emojis. All right, let's do this, guys. I'm feeling pumped. Thank you for the energy. I needed it at the very end in a little bit here. We've got so many sickly nichelings. Look at that. Somebody just needs to give Cattail a gentle little push into the port, and then we're ready to go. I am so excited. We're gonna see the jungle. Now is not the time, New Duke. Why? Here I am working so hard trying so hard to be able to get us off this island. And then here we go. Boom. Nuduke with G immunity and B immunity and short snout and eyes and a paw, velvet paw, which we might want to have for the next island. I guess he could take Perry's spot. This is kind of like Secret Agent Perry slipping in a new agent to take his place. So let's go ahead. Day 79, thank you guys so much. Let's see. I feel like maybe this guy can step in. We'll have to see how many spots I have. This is a male. He's a young male. And then we've got, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Silent Wolves. Oh my goodness, there's so much amusement going on right now in chat too. And then I will have a frequently asked questions section in our video description, Claudia, of how to become a sponsor and what it means and what you can do as a sponsor later. Some of you guys want him to be named Agent In. Molasses did pass away. We will be changing the tribe leader pretty soon. All right, Perry is going to be a super secret agent, and he is going to bring in Agent In. So we have a little young Agent In. And he is going to be added into the tribe, and we are going to go ahead and have him just be a young little Agent In. No real history. Perry might know something about him. Maybe that's why he went down into the waterways. But let's get Agent In over, and we'll see if we can add him into the nicheling group that's going to. All right, everybody, come on. Enough of this dilly-dallying. I want all my pregnant females, like, please line up. Simba, please line up. Noodles, I think you're going still. Let's see, 1, 2. I think I would rather take Agent In, and he's standing in for Perry than Seri. But then we would have all males, and that seems kind of dangerous. Let's look over his genes and see if he has anything worth it. He has short-sighted eyes. All right, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. Cattails, okay, that would be 3. Should we take Seri or should we take Agent In? So I'm gonna take care of everything else on the tribe. Or wait, Noodles is coming. Okay, Noodles, yeah. Noodles and Cannoli are coming. So should we take Seri or should we take Agent In, who just showed up and we're saying that he was given a secret mission? Maybe somewhat related to Sharkbait as well, showing up at the last minute for these kinds of missions. So let me know if we should take Seri or Agent In while I take care of everything else. And Lauren, I am wearing my gunners. These are specialized glasses that are actually made to protect your eyes when you are on the computer all day. So I actually don't need glasses in the traditional sense of needing them for the sake of not being able to see. I actually have 20/20 vision, but I wear them because they protect my eyeballs. Also, everybody wants to take Agent In, and don't worry, Cattails, the platypus girl, is going with us, so don't you worry, guys. She's coming along. Somebody just needs to push the child. She's sitting right here. Somebody just needs to just gently shove her in, because I'm ready to go to the jungle. Oh my goodness. Okay, that should have everybody. Everybody wants to take Agent In. I think Seri is a little bit concerned. Oh, and she has hemophilia. You guys, that'd be kind of cruel to send her to the jungle with hemophilia, because one little scratch and she's just gonna bleed to death and attract all of the big bad guys who want to come eat her. So we're gonna go ahead and take our Agent In and just cross our paws that taking so many of the okay, is that gonna, wait a second. I have too many nichelings! Cattails, Agent In, Noodles. Uh-oh. 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 You guys, should we take Wormy? Should we take Wormy? He literally has no fertility. Should we swap him out for Agent In? Because the thing is, Noodles is younger, and I think we should definitely take him. We need to take Cattails, but should we leave Wormy? Because I feel like he won't really contribute genetically. He does have double nimble fingers, but we've unlocked nimble fingers. I think it's important that we swap. A lot of you guys say, okay, don't take Wormy. I think that Wormy should stay, because the thing is, Wormy would be really happy to stay here, I think. We now have Agent In, who's younger. I think we should send the younger nichelings. I love Wormy, but think about it this way. We can send Wormy to a violent death following his brother Simba, where they have to engage in some sort of battle, and one or the other will have to throw each other off a cliff. Or we can leave Wormy here, where he can honor great-granddad Barbecue's memory by having the annual worm competition here on Chicken Heart Island. Not really needing to worry. Not really needing to Wormy. Wormy should stay. Yeah, I feel like Wormy's older. I feel like Wormy should stay. So I love him too. He is a fan favorite, but in a way, leaving him here is actually going to save his life. So we're gonna go ahead. Wormy's gonna give his brother Simba one last big hug, and I think he's gonna stay behind as the tribe leader of this island. So that's what I'm gonna do. Wormy's gonna stay, and we're gonna go ahead and take Noodles instead, because Noodles is younger, and this might be a young man's journey. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take Agent N and Cattails, and we're good to go. So I'm really sorry. I really wanted to take Wormy. I think that getting Agent N and just the unexpected arrival of some of the new nichelings sort of threw us off. And I'm gonna leave Wormy here though, because I think he'd be happier here. And Perry's gonna slip away into the night. All right, let's try to destroy something. All right, there we go, guys. We're finally good. Sometimes this game throws so many left hooks at me, I can hardly keep up. Let's get Agent in up there. Let's get Cattails in there. Everybody is finally lined up. Nala is gonna have to have babies left and right when we get to the new island. We're gonna say goodbye. So waving goodbye to everybody here. We're gonna say goodbye to Wormy. He's grabbed a little bit of food and a little bit of extra material in our honor. So we're gonna say goodbye to Seri, who I think is a little bit scared and nervous to go to such a dangerous land anyway. We're gonna say goodbye to Ramen, who is gonna go ahead and gather up what he can to contribute to the tribe's health. We're gonna say goodbye to Nacho, and we're gonna say goodbye to Kebab, who can come over here. Can he just try it? Darn. We're gonna say goodbye to Sausage. So good job, Sausage. Gathering up what we can. Ravioli, who's about to pass away. Rest in peace, little Ravioli. Cilantro, who is grabbing some last minute worms to help feed the tribe as we go. And we're gonna say goodbye to Perry, who has swapped out. So instead of coming with us, he has swapped in Agent N. So let's see. All right, everybody's good? All right, this is it. We have worked our way down to the chicken feet, you guys, and it is now time to say goodbye to Chicken Heart Shoe Island. And I'm gonna miss it. It was amazing. But let's go ahead and we're gonna head into the jungle. I really hope it goes well. And we are gonna have the new leader, Nutmeg. So let's, oh, and is it day 80? Thank you! Thank you, guys. It is day 80. We're gonna have the new tribe leader, Nutmeg. Let me pull her up. So it's gonna be Nutmeg. And she is going to lead us on into this grand new journey where we can hopefully have a fantastic time exploring a new island, surviving, and unlocking more of our achievements and legends for the tribe. So, on to Chickenfoot Island. I can't believe I just did that. It sounded like something was crunching the bones of something else. We're here. All right, guys. And welcome to the jungle. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a ride. All right, guys. So this is gonna be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. We have a rocky port. I'm thinking Slime Rancher. We have a grassy one. And we have an even more deadly jungle as our options for the future. And we're going to be moving on to this new island. Hopefully it will be a good one. And we will be picking the new legend that our tribe is going to be following next week. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I can't believe it's been 2.5 hours. That is the longest live stream I've ever done. I'm really looking forward to seeing what adventures we are going to be getting to on this island. Thank you so much to all of the amazing new sponsors who have really stepped up, because that will hopefully help us with our amazing, adorable custom emojis coming up. Thank you so much to the super chatters, and a huge thank you to our mods. And I just can't even, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think that this beautiful circle is going to hold a lot of secrets. We're going to poke it. We're going to explore it. Look, there's some of the tongue plants. If only they would eat the apes instead of us. we are going to have a really good time of figuring out what this island's secrets hold for us. And if you guys have some really good ideas for what we could possibly use in terms of the next legend, then do let me know. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments after this live stream goes up. And I will see you all next week. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, Chicken Horseshoe Island. Don't any of you guys die on me. I'll see you next week, Simba. Oh my goodness.